right, people. All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to start with the stock clown true story as people come in, especially for people that are that missed the live stream. So we'll start with some information here, some nice entertainment. It's a true story here, and we're going to go back to a time. Yeah, pretty much in March. This. Hashtag high flyer, hashtag stock clown, made fun of a lot of people and said that Apple was an expensive stock at $140 a share and recommended shorting because his opinion was that it's going to go and fill the gap. That would be a great place to buy the Apple shares. And so basically, as you can see, the stock now is, $174. I had earnings that went higher and higher and higher. The high flyer kept on flying higher. And the stock clown doesn't want to admit that he's wrong because he's in shares and he does all these option strategies. And yet, big picture, the reality is, if you count how many months wrong April, wrong May, wrong June, wrong July, wrong August, wrong September, wrong October, and so on and so forth. And it just keeps going higher, and he doesn't want to admit that he's wrong. The stock clown will continue to be wrong. Apple. Now, another example, WYNN. So, WYNN started, how did this start with the stock clown? Well, people, it's simply right here, 106. So, he shorted 106, added a 108, added over here, and to this day, still wrong. Let's count how many months wrong. One. Okay, so let's see here. What? Okay, March. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 months wrong. Now, you tell me, people. Wrong is wrong. If you were holding 1,000 shares as a short position, would you want something to be going against you? Ask yourself a question. 40 points. And yet you say you're not wrong. You tell me who's not wrong, people. Is that not a stock clown? I don't know what a stock clown is, people. I don't know what a stock clown is. You know what I'm saying, people? But these are a great example. Another one, BA. I tell you another true story, people, and then we're going to get to the stocks because people are showing up now. Another true story, people, BA. No word of a lie. No word of a lie. So, a person asked the stock clown, should they short? And it was around, where? Because it's so, oh, sorry, that's right. Sorry, the lowest one's over here. The 240 area. Right about this date. And the stock clown said to the person, yes, short it, short BA, and be prepared to add to the position. And of course, long story short, how many months wrong? 2, 3, 4 months, and it's higher again. Again, 3 key stock, never mind the IWN, the SPY, all wrong. It makes a big deal about IBM. IBM isn't a high flyer. IBM was actually wrong on his thing, but actually a big deal. It went down. Luck of the draw, simply because when it comes to the what matters, stocks like Apple, stocks like Win, stocks like BA, stocks like BABA, like the market, SPY, IBM, completely wrong, completely clown, completely lost. And he's finito, the stock clown. And so there's a nice funny roast of the stock clown. Any questions, people? Yes, hello everybody, hello everybody. Anybody, we're going to talk about AMD. Any questions from the AMD board? I will explain what I'm talking about on the AMD. But of course, we're here for the winning plans. Also, I'll also be talking about Netflix. You know what? In the meantime, let me talk about Netflix. All right, people. So, I made a plan for Netflix, and of course, you know what it is, people. Confirmation is key, right? Confirmation is key. So, in my plan, I explained that we needed power to get above 202 with volume. That's the starting point, okay? Now, did we do that today? Absolutely, positively not. So, absolutely, positively not, okay? The stock did not confirm. And so, do we get into it? No. But could it confirm? Yes, it can. So, what do? We wait. You need power, minimum. And I say, listen, people, minimum 1 million on a 10-minute chart as we're breaking 202. Okay, this stock moves like that. Trust me. When you see Avavum power through 202 with 1 million, you want to avavoom jump. But if not, you have to watch for basic move 202 and look for power towards 203 to 204. And this is an update to my plan. Now, you should go still see the Netflix Costco plan because it talks about the options, okay? I talk about, I think it's the November 17, 205 calls, okay? Those are the ones we're looking to use on confirmation, okay? So that's what we're looking to do, okay, for Netflix. Right now, so far, Win is confirmed, BA is confirmed. By the way, nice 100% gains in Win on the quick jump. Still good, still ready to go higher. You know, while the stock clown still short from 106, PowerTarget trade making multiple winning plans, and the latest one, 100% gains on this move alone. What can the stock clown say about that? Nothing. Avavoom, lost. You know, stock clown chicken. Stock clown getting crushed by PowerTarget trade. It's the end for stock clown. Finito stock clown. Finito with BA, Apple, Win. They're going to hunt him until he wants to do two things, stock clown. Admit he's wrong. Apologize to a lot of people for being a clown. An ASS. Okay, I don't want to kind of use, you know, nice language here. Now YouTube doesn't like so, you know, being an ASS. You know what I'm saying, people? That's what he is to a lot of people. You know, I'm gonna go back quickly to Apple. No word of a lie, but he was making fun of the longs right here in March. Now, who is the Joker? Isn't that the clown, the Joker? Right over here. He said, these are the words. Quick buy, it's cheap here. Yeah, it is, stock clown. Now look where it is, it's 174. Stock clown wrong. Stock clown finito. Stock clown finito. Anybody with a brain would realize that a stock clown is a stock clown. Hashtag high fly stock clown. High flyer, stock clown. End of story. Because when it comes to real skill, real stocks, stock clown falls short. Apple wrong. SPY wrong. IWN wrong. Babout wrong. Win wrong. BA wrong. Big stocks. Powerful stocks, stocks with money, stocks that have unique trend. You understand these factors. You don't go shorting against the trend. Stocks can keep going higher and higher and higher and higher. Do you understand, stock clown? All right. Yeah, 10-minute chart. Okay, 1 million on a 10-minute chart. That means that there's a lot on the first 10 minutes. There's a lot of volume booming through that bar, a strong volume surge. And by the way, I'll put up Netflix. Netflix did this on this day as well. Exactly what I said. If you look at last time Netflix confirmed, it was over here, this bar right over here. Now look at the volume here, 19.4 million. Okay, so in that first hour, in the first 10 minutes, that surge through that, it did 1 million easy. It's something close. You can feel the power and the pressure of what I'm explaining. If you listen to what I'm explaining, you'll see it. You see today, Netflix didn't have no power. Look at it, ended up with 5.8 million. There's no way it can produce a million. Now it's going to produce a million on a day like this. In the today's first 10 minutes, we didn't do anything, right? If I go to a 10-minute chart, right? Let's take a look here carefully here. 253K. Just to show you here, 200K, right? This right here, 59K. So now over here we had 500K on the selling over here. Okay. And of course, when I say a million, it's a million is over here. So it doesn't have to be exactly a million, but something power. Now you notice we never had that. Nothing in the it's been chopping. And have you seen any volume bars of a million on a 10-minute chart? No. So that's what it means, Tony. It means exactly that on a 10-minute chart, 1 million. Okay, and what that is there's a power, there's a surge of power, and this stock really, it has to be, first of all, it's not just any day. Netflix has to be set up. Netflix is set up. It's at a pivotal point. However, if we don't see the volume, Netflix can continue to chop, like I've explained. Now, that's why I'm using the next week's call, because I don't know. They might continue chopping, but we might pop. We might pop tomorrow. We might want to confirm tomorrow. I don't know. AMD 1060 to 70 going to 13, 2 weeks. Well, let's talk about AMD. Again, AMD is in a chop zone, so let's talk about AMD. Can AMD go higher from here? It sure can. But the big picture is this. There's a lot of technical damage in AMD. First of all, this particular day, if we look at the close here, is 1476. Now, you have to understand one thing. This is how many months? Count it. 1, 2, 3, 4 months now. Even though this has this rise in chip, if you look at this chart, we're flat. We're just chopping. We're sideways. So it can pop up, but also be creating a bear flag and pop lower and fill the gap. So I'm not telling people what to do with AMD. They can do what they want. They can. I just don't like AMD anymore, and I'm just trying to be helpful. I'm thinking it's not going anywhere. It's going to chop, and unless you get above this day, look how many days we failed. We failed here. We failed here. Look how many days fail. You follow people. Here's the last fail. Boom. So listen, it is what it is. I need to try to help people out. If you're an AMD, I have listen, I want AMD to do well. There's one thing about me, I have no beef with AMD. I don't want to short AMD. I've got nothing to say that I just don't like AMD right now. I just don't see it as a good stock. I have better plans like Win, like Apple, like BA, like Caterpillar. Why would I want to be? Now look at people. I'm going to show you another example. So here's AMD. Let's take a look at their competitor, INTC. Now look at the difference, right? You have to understand something. There's a simple logic here, a little bit here, but look at the difference, people. Now at the time in August or September, Intel wasn't doing that great, but as soon as something is awoken in this company, okay? With their, the market is seeing Intel being a powerhouse again. Look at the volume. It's the opposite of AMD. I'm sorry to tell you, people, if you're a long AMD, listen, I'm just telling you the truth, AMD people. Take a look at this Intel chart. Now look at NVIDIA chart, right? This is the same thing, right? You see the trend is extremely high flyer. Look at it, still going higher even to this day, right? We're higher, right? So look at AMD's chart, right? It's the opposite. It's down. Look at this. Down. Okay. AMD is a chop zone mess. Okay. Back in August, this had so many plans that it failed. We failed this day here, and this failure is still months on failure. We cannot get above simple 1476. That's not me telling you. That's the market telling you negative things. AMD is finito, caputo. I don't care if it goes up. It can go up. It's going to chop. It's going to chop. Unless AMD gets above the level I'm telling you, it's a headache, people. Capiche? Look at an INTC. Look what I'm telling you, people. Look. See September, October, AMD chop, right? Let's go look at Intel, right? Listen, people. Listen to what I'm telling you. AMD longs, okay? You see, chop. But then, it's powering, chopping, and then higher again. Look at the volume. This is telling you something. The market is telling you something about Intel. They know something about Intel. They're happy about Intel. Look at Intel, and strong with earnings. It's not flopping and kasuping like AMD, people. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. Down. Garbage. Volume high. Garbage. This volume, even this volume day, big deal. Look at it. It's to the downside. Now, it can flip. Sure, it can come back up. But if we don't get above these levels over here, this can remain in the chop between 13 and here. And it can come fill the gap. So, that's up to you. Listen, I got nothing against AMD. AMD is a great company for making Intel work, but it's not me making the decisions. It's the market. I listen to the market, people. Everything you hear me talk, I talk about the market. Jix, capiche? I'm talking about the market. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about what the market. I like to read what the market is saying, and I listen to the market. Okay, and the market's telling me, babumba suzung, bye AMD, buy AMD junk, garbage, fuck AMD. Excuse my language. Forget it. Now, if you want it, by all means, you do what you want to do with AMD. But I'm telling you just to explain to you. Now, for me, I go into winning solid plans like Apple. We're making money in options, hundreds of percent gains here and there. You're not going to make 100% gains in AMD. And or you know what I mean? It's been a chop zone mess. Look at this. Chop, boom, down. It broke down. Now, people want to think it's just going to zoom up to the moon. No. It's not going to zoom to the moon. AMD has its problems. It doesn't matter. Intel and AMD are partnering. Look at NVIDIA. NVIDIA is the king. You know who's the king of the castle? NVIDIA. Look, ANVD. Look at the $209 stock, Jix. Yes, Kagler. You know, all I'm trying to do, I don't like it. I don't even like AMD for swings, Kagler. I make great plans and in swings and so many other stocks, Kagler. I'm only trying to be, listen, I'm not a guy that's trying to be like a stock clown, like the stock clown. You know, I just don't see, I don't see, like, look at, I've been recommending Apple, and what is Apple doing? We're going higher. Look at this. We had a nice move higher, right? You know what I mean? This is the stock. We even made money again, even though it's been flying. These are the stocks you want to get into. We're making gains in these stocks, like stocks like Win, BA. They keep going higher. These stocks. You know, I had a lot of people telling me this is no good, and we keep going higher. You know why? Look at this. Look at this volume bar. Look at listen. Why is this going to go higher? It's this bar tells you everything right here. All right. So you neither listen to the market, or you listen to your own opinion. See, the stock clown listens to his own opinion. Let me tell you something, people. What's this got to do with AMD? I'm going to tell you it's got everything to do with AMD. Look at AAPL. Now, listen to me carefully, people. This is the stock clown. The stock clown has an opinion. He thinks that it's a high flyer and the stock should be here at the gap. That's his opinion. Listen to me. The market, you don't want to listen to your opinion. You want to listen to the market's opinion. You want to make money? Forget about your opinion, okay? I don't have an opinion. I try to listen to the market. That's what I'm about. I'm about the market. That's why I have confirmation, okay? I don't guess around. It's all about what the market's saying, and I'd rather be able to understand what does the market, what does the boss want to say? Do you understand me, people? What does the boss want to say? Well, if the boss says higher, it's higher. Now, who's been right? The boss, not the stock clown who has his theory. He guy is retarded. He's sick in the head. He doesn't understand what I'm telling him. In fact, if he would listen to me and went long, how much would he have made money? He would have made a fortune going long. He'd make 10 times instead of fighting the trend. That's what he's doing. He fights the trend. Okay? That's the wrong high flyer short. There's plenty of other garbage high flyers to short, not an Apple. You short on a high flyer like an Apple, you have no skill. You tell people that it's going to 120, you have no skill. You're a donkey. Hashtag donkey, hashtag clown, stock clown. Hashtag high flyer. Okay? End of story. This is reality. Look where it is. We're going to go higher and higher and higher. And what's the stock clown going to say here? And I'm going to continue to smash him in pieces as this is at 140. So anyways, even if this was to go down, whatever, he's been wrong how many months now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because he's not listening to the market. He's using his opinion, people. Opinion is not the same as listening to the market. So, as I said, AMD. I'm only telling you what I see from the market. Okay? There's too many negatives on this chart. Negative number 1, this day over here. Avavzoom, down. Bang. Even from this day, zoom, boom, down. What do? We chop, 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 chop. Go zoom again down. Heavy volume. Okay, look at this, 166 million. You want to compare that to a little 196 million update. Then we sell heavy again here, 100, and you think that this little move is gonna? No, they might pop it up to 12, but this could be again a bear flag and come down and fill this gap. So again, I have no plan for AMD. I'm just explaining that I think AMD has a headache of a stock. Now, if AMD, I just think AMD is going to chop. Who knows if how much this goes lower, but it can be chopping around because the Ryzen chip is good. It's made of Intel, but now Intel, everything is awakening. Okay, it's like AMD has made a fool of Intel a long time. Okay, I'll tell you this is true. I know. Listen, I have a long history. I understand a lot of things now. AMD, long time ago, before Intel had Pentium chips, and AMD came up with a chip, and they totally embarrassed AMD. Intel then came with a dual core chip and then just destroyed them, and since then AMD has for more than a decade they've been in the shadow. Then Intel, they get laid back, they get lazy. Intel, they don't realize there's other competitors, but they get lazy. Intel now they awoke and they know they got to get better for everything, because if not they're going to lose in the mobile. But the market realizes that Intel's making a comeback, that their technology is really great, people. And again, how do we know this? It's not me telling you this, it's the charts. Look at the chart. Look at it. I had people always telling me, and then I says, yeah, it's bullish. I'm just looking for a great look at this thing. Look at the volume here. What's the volume? 90 million. Look at this, the highest volume in the longest time. Okay, so listen, people. These charts are speaking. You want to fight against the market? Go ahead. You want to be wrong like a stock clown, like the stock clown with Apple from the 140 area. You go ahead. But I'm telling you, you think about what I'm telling you about it. It's all I'm saying to you. And then when you come back, you follow me. You see that I'm telling you the truth. Okay. I think that AMD is going to go nowhere right now. It's just that's the way the market's saying. Now, unless AMD shows a lot of volume of power and cracks through the 15 area that I'm talking about, that's what's going to happen to AMD right now. And I don't know. Right? Nobody knows. But it's too complicated. So why bother with that when it's very clear? Intel wants higher, NVIDIA wants higher, Apple wants higher. Intel, AMD is in a chop zone. All right, people. And so, it is what it is. Like we go into I go into plans. I make detailed video plans, okay, where you can listen to what I'm telling you, make money when options right away when it's clear. Do you think Apple will shop around? Yeah, Apple can chop well, you say shop can chop around. This is why I recommended. I mean, I've been trading Apple a little bit too, but this is why I recommended the December 175 December calls, because lo and behold, Apple will be higher. Yeah, that's right, Beltman. It can chop. Listen, it can chop in a way that it wants to relax, and it may not. And that's the thing. So what do you do? Why do you think I recommended AEPL? Why do you think I recommended December 15 175 calls? Because I wanted to account for the chop. Did anyone make money going along? You know what, if you bought these Apple calls, especially around the 171 area, you made money. Even where I said to buy the options late in the afternoon, made money today. So can this chop around? Of course it can. Holly, that guy says a lot of things. Holly, let me ask you something, Holly. Why would you short? Why would you buy calls if you think your stock is going down? See, this is where I don't believe. This is where I think this guy is a clown. So this Holly guy probably is the stock clown, because see, stock clown. It doesn't matter what you said, what you say. You never posted that, and it's hard to say. And who uses? And first of all, what kind of? He says, first of all, Scott Trade. What kind of a professional trading thing is Scott Trade? Yeah, I hedge my short. Holly Sherbum is the stock clown, probably. Is that who you are, stock clown? Are you stock clown, John? Yeah. Okay. Well, that guy didn't post this guy didn't post the Apple thing. Now I want to ask you something, Holly. How much money would he make? How much money would he have made just going long Apple? I want to burn the stock clown. I want to burn the stock clown, Holly, for you. I want to ask you a question, okay? I want to ask you a question. The stock clown, okay, and no word of a lie, he said short Apple at 140. Let me ask you something, Holly. If you would have went long the options and all the stuff that he said and not fight, would let me ask you something. Let me ask you something, Holly. Would he have not made more money? And that's the point. See, no matter what the stock clown wants to say, that guy is wrong. And let me ask you something, Holly. The guy shorted. The guy says he's so great with the hedging. The guy shorted Win, and he said, wait for it at 106, 108, 115. He gave up and he blocked me. Yeah, he short from 152. He short from one. What my question to you, Holly, is if he would have went long? Let me ask you one simple question. And answer it right. Answer it and answer it. And answer it truthfully. If he would have went long instead of fighting, would he have not made more money? And if he went long shares and long calls, wouldn't he made way more money than his strategy of shorting and doing what all this baloney is saying? Yeah, Patrick lost a lot of money falling. Listen, that guy there is wrong, and he never wants to admit he's wrong, okay? And maybe. No, Holly, it's not maybe. It's truthfully yes. Okay? He would have made way more money. I'll give you another example. Okay, Holly? I'm going to give you another example. Now, JPM, he had shorted it, and he said he made fun of it. He shorted for a stake. And listen to me, Holly. The guy is one directional. He's just a short. That's all he is. He's wrong. He's a wrong short, and he's never dealt with a market like this. This market, you have to be adaptable. Okay, he's never dealt with this market. A lot of professionals haven't dealt with a market like this that keeps going up. But this market is given powerful signals. This guy's been wrong IWM Holly. He's been wrong the SPY. He cries like a baby. Grandma, 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 algorithm, grandma. Right. Why short Apple? Exactly. Why? Why short Apple? The company makes all kinds of money. Yeah. You know, Holly, that's the truth. Lost money with his trades as well. Holly, stock clown, the stock clown, you follow my stream, you follow all winning trades, BA winning trade, okay? You made money. Listen to me, Holly. BA posted winning trade. You listen to me, you made money in BA. You listen to me, you made money in Win. You listen to me, you made money in Apple. You listen to me, you made money in BA, right? See? Hey, yeah, BA. Yeah. Holly, you know, that's the truth. Here's BA, right? Let's talk what I talk about. Listen, okay? I said BA confirmed. On this day here, it did pause and went again higher. Okay? On the confirmation, almost 100% gains. You know, Javid, are you what's it called? Are you a stock clown follower? Because I'm not mad. The stock clown is mad. I'm mad. You know, I'm not mad. I'm trying to help people, tell people that guy's I'm trolling. Well, don't troll, Jared. I'm here to help people. I'm not like the stock clown. I try to help people, and I'm showing you the facts, the truth. I'm not lying here. You know, that's the difference between me and the stock clown. I'm not lying like him. The stock clown, he lies. You know, he hurts people. You know what he did to some people. He said he made fun of them. I'll tell you the truth. You know, you think I'm the good guy here, not him. He's the bad guy. The good guy is me. Power, trick, or trade. I tell it how it is. That guy made fun of people. Right over here, he said to people, quick, it's cheap, buy. Now, let me ask you something. His advice was to sell Apple. Let me ask you, Javid. He told people to sell. Now, would you be upset if you were a shareholder and now Apple's at 174 and he told you to sell because he's telling his opinion it's going to go and fill the gap? That's what he told his followers. And now he's still short and hedging and doing all these complicated things because he sucks. He has no skill. He's a guesser, and he's finito. He can never compete against me because he can't make a plan for plan. Yes, Javid. The guy, stock clown is a clown, you know. And look at, he can come. I want him to debate me, you know. If he could debate me, he can't debate me, you know. Debate my facts, you know. He's afraid. He'll come on my stream, debate me like a man. Debate me. Can't do that. Well, you can do what you want. You can do what you want. Follow that guy has absolutely. Listen, it's easy to do what he's done. You look for something that's stretch and you short with 30-point stops. You're gonna get it right sometime, right? Right. But the fact of the matter is, people, I try to help people. I post great detailed video plans with confirmation, and I've proven myself over and over and over and over again. It's my advice makes money. It's very clear. You went long you went long BA, you made money. You went long Apple, you made money. You went long Win today, you made money. Okay? You went long BA, my multiple BA plans, I guarantee you made money. I know, because if I made money, you had to make money in BA. End of story. Okay? I had a bad problem with AMD. So what did I do, people? I telling people the truth about AMD. I'm showing them the charts. You know, I gave AMD many chances, and AMD kept failing them. Okay, so I'm telling you from my experience, AMD no good. Yeah, because you did not wait for confirmation, Madel Duca 9. You don't listen to my video plan. Listen to me. You're not preparing. If you don't study, you're gonna fail. You can't just jump in, Marco. Yeah, Marco. You just can't jump in to Netflix and assume anything. Don't worry, Netflix is going to be ready. I'm going to go long Netflix, but it's got to confirm. Did you see me post confirmation for Netflix, Marco? Of course not. I did not. Right? Do you know why? He didn't confirm. Trust me. I want to go into Netflix. Yeah, you know, Javid. Like I said, I don't like AMD. I'm going to go into. You know, I'm watching Netflix, but I saw the volume sucked. Listen, Netflix volume sucked bags today. You understand, Marco? You know, if you don't study my videos, you're going to lose money, because my videos, they're there to protect you. Okay, I talk about volume. You know why I explain it to you? I explain everything to people so you understand that there's a method of what I do. I don't guess and assume like the stock clown, you know? Like he guesses and assumes. That's why he's wrong for months on end. I don't add into my positions. I trade my positions, but mostly I go into a position, I make money in it, I move on to another plan, and so on and so forth. And make sure you type the right things in Java, because if you type the wrong things into sorry, the stream, I think the YouTube blocks your stuff. I buy weekly. I buy weekly and monthly options, Jonathan, according to the system. Now, if you see my Caterpillar plan, I put. If you see my Caterpillar plan, Jonathan, you see me using monthly, because that's a slower mover, but it makes a great money. You know, in October I made a plan. Let me put up Caterpillar, because I got a good question about Caterpillar. So let's talk about Caterpillar, people. This is a stock that I'm in. No, wrong thing here. Let me 1 second here. I type quickly, you know, that's one thing about me. So listen, Caterpillar confirmed my signal today, and we are long December 15, 140 calls. Now, the last plan I made, we went back in here, and this stock has gone up. This high flyer keeps flying higher. You understand, stock clown? It keeps flying higher and higher and higher. You go long if you got skill. And you know how much? You want to know something, people? How much this Caterpillar plan made? 300% in 1 month, just holding it. You heard that right, people. 300. It could have made, and you could have traded it for 400% gains. Yes, that's right, people. That's the power of my plans. Power trick or trade. Right. Simple. Not complicated like a stock clown. Hashtag high flyer. Hashtag you know what. Anyways. Yeah, I like to say a lot. Do you think Tesla? I don't know. No, right now Tesla. I'm waiting for a signal for Tesla. You see, people, I don't guess around. When it's something's not in favor, I don't care what Tesla does. If Tesla wants to go down, good for Tesla. Though Tesla, I think, is going to chop around. It's going to set up to go higher. I got to take a look at it, you know, to be honest with you. Let's take a look at Tesla today. I didn't even bother with it. I've been so busy with my other great winning plans, people, that I didn't bother with Tesla. Capiche? Comprende? Yeah, Tesla needs more time, people. That's all. We got to give Tesla time. Don't worry. Power Trick or Trade is going to make a nice plan for Tesla. We'll make nice dollar bills when it's ready. Don't worry about it, people. Power Trick or Trade's here. If I can get us in, by the way. I mean, if I can get us in a good plan for Tesla, I will. If not, you won't hear me talk about Tesla. You know why, people? I don't post plans for fun. Like, look, at Netflix didn't confirm. Costco didn't confirm. You know what? We wait. We wait for... You see what my stream says. Confirmation is key, people. I don't guess around like a stock clown. No. I don't like to be wrong months on end. No. And I never fight the market. I don't fight the trend. I try to listen to the boss of the market. I want to be a master of the market. And that's what I am, master of the market. Forget about Disney. Disney is a garbijo. Capiche, Nick? No good, Disney. I don't like Disney. You see me, I'm making a plan. Listen, I'll tell you another thing about me, people. You know what my plans are all about? It's what's in favor. You don't see me, I don't talk about a stock unless it's a reversal or it's in favor of reversing. Disney is a junk. It's finito because of Netflix. Netflix is eating their lunch. You know, I don't know what, you know, to be honest, it's not worth my time. Yeah, there's no visionary alignment in Disney. Let's put up Disney. I haven't even looked at that junk. Well, you know, it made a nice move today, but, you know, it's got a lot of problems. See the selling. It's just, listen to me. I don't care. The one-day movement means nothing. It's still down. It's $100 share. The stock has gone down from 150. It's in no man's land. I don't care about Disney. Funkula Disney. You know what I'm saying? Forget about Disney. That's what I say. WYN. Now, this guy here might want to break out soon. So we're already inside this. We're looking for the power for zoom. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. What's in favor of making money? Okay, I make money and win. 100% already in win today. 100% already in win. Making money in BA. Making money in Caterpillar. Making money in Apple. Right? So why do I want to go? I want to go where the money is. Where the money is in our favor. And we've been making money, people. 150% gains. 100% gains here and there. Dollar bills, Marco. Dollar bills. That's right. It's all about a strategy, a plan. That's what I post. I post my plans. You know, my video plans make money for you, for anyone who studies. They don't want to listen to, too bad for them. Avavoom. That's what I say. Ah, boom. You know, you can get my drift. You don't want to listen? There. You know what I'm saying? What do you want from me? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to help people. I'm trying to show them my strategic plans, that I'm so correct all the time. When we wait for word confirmation. Correct, capiche? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, listen, I try to help people out with the truth. I'm not going to lie. I tell it how it is. Look, at AMD, I made a lot of plans. I like AMD. I wish the best for this company. You know, thanks for AMD. It's waking up Intel, but lo and behold, people, the market doesn't care about AMD anymore. Look at this shit chart. Look at this. Look at Intel, people. Listen, Intel, come on, AMD people, come on, listen. You know, I'm telling you how it is. I'm trying to wake you up from your slumber. Look at the chart for Intel. Listen, once upon a time, you know, back in July, Intel was looking crap. You know, it wasn't looking so good. Look where it was, $34 stock. Look at it. You know, it's gone up 50% practically, right? Well, not 50%, but it's gone up a good percentage, 23, 25%. Now listen, let's go to AMD and compare July of AMD. Now AMD in July, how was that going? I think AMD was doing better in July. Let's go take a look again. It was doing good. You know, at one point we were doing good, but we've been just chopping lower. You know, so here, avavoom, down, and we come back up, avavoom again. You know, so what I'm getting as people, the trend for AMD is chop zone to lower. Okay, that's the reality. Now Intel has not been chop zone to lower. It's been chop zone to higher, right? So I'm not making it up. But a lot of people that are in the slumber, they want to believe, they want to buy the dip. They think that this Intel, this AMD has issues. It should have been a $15 plus stock already, people, with this Ryzen chip. There's no more reason for it not to go higher. If the market thought that Intel had AMD had potential, it should have been above 15 by now. Okay, that's my opinion. You know, why isn't it? Because there's a problem. But it hasn't proved itself in a century. But anyways, you know what? You know, anybody wants to ask me about, I want to explain to the AMD board. You know, that's the reality. So when they come in my live stream, you know, I'm telling you, people, just think about what I'm saying. Look at this volume bar. Look at this. I draw a line over here, right? Look at the price. You can't get above. You can't get above. All here, just 1 point, right? I'm showing you 1 point. Like, just the way I say things. You know, just the way I say things, people. It's all about the confirmation. I'm in a little bit of a Lulu. You know, with Lulu, it can pop at any time, but it wasn't. It was one of those things where, you know, news driven. It broke out failure, but it was good for my first entry. So for me, a Lulu is kind of like a small gainer for me. It was a big gainer, but then turned into be a small gainer. And so since Lulu, I made so many winning plans, it doesn't faze me. Like I said, people, when I say 80% correct, it doesn't mean that every trade is going to work out, and there's going to be some bummers. Once in a blue moon, there's a bummers. But Lulu was a little bit unique. We made great gains on the first pop, and the second pop didn't work. End of story. Nothing to say about it, but that's the truth. The truth is I made money in Lulu, just not a lot of money. Power trick or trade, people. I'm more right than I'm wrong, and there's no doubting. There's no doubt. You study my stream, it's clear as a bell to the people who want to learn, grow, and open their mind. If you want to be a stock clown and be wrong, since Apple 140, then that's a different story, you know. But like the stock clown likes to be wrong. He likes to be wrong. In other words, what do I mean by that? Well, he likes to be his opinion. He thinks that Apple's too high. He thinks Apple should be. Why? Why do you think? Do you think that the market cares what you think, stock clown John? They don't care what you think. You don't listen to the market. The market's going to eat you alive, spit you out. Apoo. Okay? All right, stock clown John? You're finito. You know? You face me like a man, plan for plan, and I'll show you how I'll destroy you, limb from limb. You have no chance against power trick trade, and I know it. And I'll take great pleasure in destroying you plan for plan. Yeah, problem with AMD is that it went up. Yeah, it went up a lot, Gennaro. But the problem is, that's right. That's right, Marco. That's right. Can we talk about the plans we are in? Win? What? Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's right. Robert, win is you just hold win right now. You basically you hold win. I mean, win gave you 100% gains, and you could buy in. You could have bought the, and it happened to pull back. And so I know one guy, he told me he sold it, and they asked me, and I said, yeah, you can buy back, and just simply hold win, because win can pop higher. They might channel it and then pop it. I can't control what the market, but it did give the signal. It did confirm the signal, and win can go higher. Okay, so again, if it doesn't, if it pulls back too much, you put a stop, and that c'est la vie, right? But we're making great money in BA, Apple, and Caterpillar. I like a lot. So we just hold, Robert. You know what I'm saying? You should have made. Win went up 100% in the first half an hour, and you should know that if you followed the plan, right? From the confirmation, it went up 100%. You should, if you have options in that, you should just hold them, and just let them go. Hold them because it could pop. There could be a magical pop, but that's all I can tell you. It's in a chop zone. I can't do anything about the Lulu. All I can do is go into more winning trades. I never told you, never put all your money in one place anyways, right? Because and you know what, it was, like I said, Lulu was, if you caught the first winning trade, you're okay. It was the second one that was a bummer, and it happened to be a news-driven thing. As the stock was broken, it's one of those fluke things, people. So it's not. It's a very rare thing to happen with my plans. Very rare. Okay, stock clown, very rare. Unlike you're always wrong. Yeah, Robert. No, win. Listen, win can is should be on its way up. It's been, listen, win has been channeling, and it's just a matter of them. They want to break it up, and they can break it up. You know what? At any time. Well, I'm gonna give you I'm gonna give you an example, Holly. What I tell people is, it doesn't matter how many contracts that I buy. What matters is how many contracts can you buy. So let me give you the example. What is the difference if I buy 100 contracts and you buy 10 contracts? Okay, if you can afford to buy 10 contracts and you double your money, you make whatever, $2,000 on your 10 contracts. That's good. Now somebody, they can't buy 10, Holly. They can't buy, right, risk manager. They can't buy 10. They can only buy 5. So because listen, if you have a $10,000 account, are you going to go and buy 100 because PowerTarget Trade is buying 100 contracts? No, it doesn't matter. I don't see the excuse of the stock clown is how many. This is a stock clown excuse, and my answer is this. I'm going to ask the stock clown. I'm going to give you a great answer, Holly. I'm going to tell you guys. I'm going to make people think. I make people think. Carl Icahn is a multi-billionaire. Would you not agree, people? And was he wrong, Apple? Did he help you make money in Apple? No. So forget about the money. People talk about money. It makes no difference. How does the person with the plan help you make money? I make people money listening to me. People thank me all the time. And it has nothing to do with money. It has to do with scalability. Can you buy 100 contracts? Then buy 100 contracts. You can't? Then buy 10. You can't? Then buy 2. You can't? Then buy 5. Who cares? Are you making money? That's all that matters. Remember that. That's right, Javid. A billionaire. Listen, go be a. Hey, listen. Forget about it. Don't listen. Nobody should listen to anybody because we don't have more money than Carl Icahn. He's a billionaire. But is Carl Icahn? Did he help you make money in Apple? Answer me, people. Did he help you make Apple? He said it was a no-brainer. He sold. So Carl Icahn makes a lot of mistakes and makes tons. He's got a lot of money, but doesn't mean he's going to help you. The guy makes $100 million mistakes. Billion-dollar mistakes he makes, but he can afford to. You follow me, people? He decimates many traders in capital. The guy has more money than a lot of traders. So who cares? Is he helping you make money? Then go listen to Carl Icahn. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to stock clown. Go listen to Carl Icahn and tell me how much money you make. Go ahead. Don't want to believe me? Go ahead. Ask him to give you a plan. And an option plan, you'll get decimated in losses from following Carl Icahn. Can't compete with me. Plan for plan he can't because he can afford to be wrong. That's the facts. You're talking about two different people. One with billions of dollars to lose, and people who don't have money to lose. People who follow me don't have money to lose. They need to win. And I provide winning plans and great advice, and it's proven over and over again. And I'm going to stick by that. I don't care. It's got nothing to do with how many contracts that I buy or whatever. It makes no difference, people. All these people that show how much money they make, put them against a billionaire and then see what they do against a billionaire. It doesn't matter. Does their strategy help you make money? Everybody who talks about money is a clown out there. They're a clown. You know why they're a clown? Because there's always somebody with more money than you. But they may not have a better strategy than that guy that makes, he may make a $10,000 on a trade, and a guy makes 20 times that and has half the skill, but he's richer than him. Do you follow me, people? I'm telling you, you know what? The way I tell people things, I'm educating your minds. Okay? Think about what I just said. And the stock clown, he's finito already, because he cannot compete plan for plan. He can talk about garbage. Of course I trade my plans. Of course I trade my plans. I want to. That's the hope. You know. That's a silly question, Holly. But of course, every plan I make, I get excited, Holly. Do you know why? I want to make money. I'm being genuinely true. Every plan that's what a lot of services don't do, people. They don't put their own plans. They don't put their plans. They post 100 plans. You see, I'm very selective. I'm very tight with everything I do. I try to make sure that we're going to make money. That's the difference between me. I can't even post too many. If I can't get into my plans, I don't bother posting them. But that's the way I do things. Now, that's why, for example, once I get Power Trick or Trade on the line, then he puts his plans out too. It's because he puts his own money as well into the plans that he gets into. So then if I want to put more plans, it's because of more than one guy putting the effort in. That's right, Phil. My gift to all WTW above 49.35 volume of 1 minute, like teacher says. Oh, WTW, okay, that's the stock. Yeah, the guy says stupid things. I actually go into my own plans. What's the purpose of me bothering posting all this stuff anyways? It's about making money. I have big plans to help people make money in the markets. I think I have an edge what I do. I think I have a great system, and I demonstrate my system with my plans, with my videos, with my confirmation. The guy asked me, "Why don't you post the confirmation?" And I did. I said, "No problem. You know what? I'll post the damn entries. I'll post the confirmation." I did, and I do. And I've done it, and then the guy still complains. Like, listen, the guy is a stock clown that makes excuses. That's all. When I asked him many times to post plans like me, he said no. He can't do it because of this, because of that. He doesn't have private anything. He just doesn't want to. He doesn't want to face the music that he can't do plans. He can't be wrong with options like. And I know I was in an HD plan with him, and I told him, I swear to you people, I'm not lying here. I'm going to tell you the truth here. Okay? God knows the truth, okay? All right? So I'm going to tell you the truth here. I was in a plan. I made a plan back in HD over here. We went in these days over here, okay? This is the big gains here and here, September, okay? Now, Stock Clown was in this, and he exited. I told him, gonna keep holding this for higher gains. He said to me I was crazy, I was nuts. Vavoom, it gapped up again and went up again. Point is, the Stock Clown missed. Oh, he told me he was in 100. The guy could have made, if the guy listened to me, Stock Clown would have made like crazy gains. He would have been able to. He would have made more money in the next day or two, listening to me, than he would all month his own plans, a whole year. That's right. The market is not a bear market, and I'll tell you why, Patrick. I'll tell you one secret about the market. No problem, Wall, about my efforts. My efforts are true efforts. I put the facts, the truth, me. I put my heart and soul in it, like my video says. I don't see anybody doing what I do. They just post plans. They don't compare to me. I'll challenge any one of them. They can't. I know who it. I don't care who it is. I don't care who it is. Come on, come challenge me plan for plan, and they'll see. Put money on the line, and they'll be decimated by power trick or trade. Decimated by power trick or trade, because my skills are too high, and I'm very confident in what I'm doing. I know. You know, I adapt to the market very quickly. I've been bullish the market, and I've been correct the market the whole year, while the stock clown has been wrong the whole year. The stock clown is finito. He's been decimated by power trick or trade. End of story. Stock clown. You can't beat me, stock clown. You never beat me. You can post whatever you want to post. It won't make a difference, because when it comes down to the truth, Apple was a short by you, and in March you made fun of people, and you've been wrong for how many months now? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is going to go higher, and when it goes to 200, I'll be roasting that stock clown and forever. That guy, and unless he wants to, I told him, come out, admit you're wrong, apologize to everybody, and move on. If not, I'm going to roast you. Ha ha! Vavoom, capiche, you got it right. High flyer. Vavoom, capiche, that's right. I'm going to roast them. You can make money shorting stocks too. You could buy puts with, but you know, see me, I'm focusing on the longs right now, because that's the market, what the market's majority favor is. But there are shorts that I've been working as well. It's just that the amount of time I'm working on making these videos, trying to get people into the great long plans, working with Power Trick or Trade Shaya, my time is limited. I can't do it all, but I can do a lot more things. If I was doing a service-based stuff, I could make money. I can make short plans, long, you name it. I can do it all. That's what I can do, people. You know, the thing about it is, people, anybody that's taken my plans, that studied, they know they can make money. You know, I made a Netflix plan, and one of my followers, he made so much money he couldn't believe it. He got seasick from the money he was making. And I told him about taking 50% off and holding. If he had done that, and I told him, you know what? Well, actually, it was Fernando. I'll tell you the truth. So Fernando was in this thing, and he was just going crazy how much money he was making in this Netflix plan, and he was happy making that 100%, 150% gains. But then I told him, you know, you could have held the other 50 for runners that caught more. He was like, wow, I can't believe how much money it made. That's what my plans are about, making the dollar bills, people. And since then, we haven't really made any money in this anymore. There hasn't been any really confirmation. We did over here. There was a bounce play that did work right here, right around here, right? And those weekly options made money, but since then we haven't really confirmed. I did take a little bit of a short to break even. It didn't go far, and I said it, and I'm not going to fight the market, right? And I made a new long plan. We didn't confirm, but you never know, people. We might confirm tomorrow. Does anybody want me to go over the Netflix plan in case we can confirm tomorrow? You can ask me now. If you don't ask me, I don't talk it, because they can go. You can go back. You can find it. You wanted me to talk about it, Marco? About the NVIDIA plan, about the Netflix plan? Go over it again? Oh, you're in. Well, I'm not in unless it confirms. But I'll explain Netflix again. So listen, people, this is what I said, okay? We need to get above 202 on 1 million shares on a 10-minute chart. Now, if the volume isn't there, that means if we get something lower than that, like if we're closer, if you got a 800K, it's not too bad, right? But if it's something below that, like 500K, it's a no-no. We need to watch for basing above 202, and we need to look for power towards 203 to 204 to the high. It doesn't matter, because if not, Netflix can chop, and the options are gonna just get cheaper. So we'll wait for confirmation. Either we're gonna get it at 202, or we gotta wait for the break above 204.38. But you can't just assume it's gonna go up. I know. Listen, what I look at, I know what it needs. It needs power and momentum right now, or else it can chop. And that's why I make these instructions. Okay, what I see in the charts, you do not see. I see. These are my experience, my eyes, my plans. If you want to go against the plans, you want to try the lucky way, you're going to get lucky sometimes, but more often than not, you're going to lose money for the wrong reasons. Okay? That's why, right, and it's okay, Marco, because that whole point of confirmation is key. I drill it into people's minds. People think that they know more, and they don't know more. They don't know. I've been around a long time, okay? I didn't make up confirmation is key for fun, people. Listen again. I didn't make up confirmation for key for fun. It's from deep experience of deep losses and pain, okay? That's where confirmation came from. It didn't come from guessing around. You want to guess around? Then you prepare to lose. Prepare to lose. The market will eat you up. That's why I use a powerful technique called confirmation is key. And everything I say in my plans, they're there for a reason. They're to protect us. Protect us from false moves, people. This is not a game, the market. This is a serious business, people. That's why I don't joke around like the stock clown. For him, it's a game. It's a big game, the stock clown. He likes to horse around. I don't horse around because I know people don't want to lose money for nothing. And I know that if we take all the right plans and use my strategy and you break up your account, at least take 5 of my plans, you're going to make money. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. That's right, capiche, Marco. Confirmation is key. That's right. You know what? You know, Holly, I'm not going to get into all the things that Bookie does. The fact of the matter is that Bookie is wrong. Or the stock clown, I call him. Really, he's not a stock clown. See, stock bookie, stock clown, stock moron, stock donkey. He's wrong when it comes to the big picture. He could have made more money going long, Holly, and Nvidia. Let's get real here. Let's get real here. Let's go to Nvidia, people. I'm going to tell you a true story about the stock clown. It never ends with that guy. That guy was shorting this at 140, right over here. Let's short. I'm smart clown, right? Oh, sorry, way before in the 120. I'm a smart clown, and look where the stock is. And let me ask you something, Holly. If that yo-yo would have went long Nvidia instead of shorting it, imagine he would have take all his negative energy and plopped it into Nvidia, that guy would have been rich going long Nvidia. Like his same stubborn mentality. Trust me, Holly. If he listened to me, he would make double, triple than what he makes. But that guy is a nut job. He's a nut bag. If he would listen to me, I'm guarantee you, Holly. If he would listen to me, the guy would be rich. He'd be double his net worth if he would listen to me. But he has so many, he's in 100 trades that are underwater. That's a fact. I think people told me who go to his private thing, they checked how many, but he holds shares and he likes to be wrong and he hedges. He does all these crazy things when if he would just go along the right stocks, he'd make more money. He just sucks. End the story. Anyways, I could roast that guy forever, people. I could roast him I'm gonna be roasting him for a long time. Listen, Win can go. I'm gonna show you something about the monthly charts on Win. I want to show you something that stock clown doesn't get. This high flyer was at 244, and it can go right back there. And when it goes to 244, I'm gonna laugh at him. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be laughing at him when we get to when this goes. Now I don't know whether it's going to go there, but what I'm getting at is that it can go back here. And the guy was shorting at 106. Why doesn't he just say, you know what, I'm wrong. Let me cover and move on. Let me go find something else to short. No, he has to be wrong. I'm telling you, that guy is the worst trader I've ever seen in my life because he can't admit that he's wrong. He can't admit it. Stock clown, stock moron. He can't admit it. He's just too donkey. Stock clown. He's too donkey. Yep. So, in the meantime, we make money in detailed plans. We wait for confirmation. Yeah, cat is something you got to hold. Cat looks really good, and I think cat's going to go much higher. I think it can make us, if it works out well, it can make us great gains. Great gains in Caterpillar. But you got to be prepared that if something goes wrong, you cut your losses short, and you move forward. But according to the charts, according to the market, Caterpillar wants much higher, in my humble opinion, and today it confirmed that. It confirmed my plan. I talked about it getting above 137.5. Excuse me, and we did so today. And we did go move higher, but we didn't move much higher, but we could move higher tomorrow. Yeah. Well, right now I think Goldman Sachs is in a chop zone. I think the banks are, JPM didn't go as far as I anticipated it would, and I don't like it anymore right now. I think the banks could be choppy. If I see a different signal, if you see something better, I might go into them. But right now, I don't really care about the banks. The banks aren't, at least the banks aren't bearish, at least. Yeah, as I said, it's in a chop zone. Goldman Sachs. If I was going to go long a bank, it would be Goldman Sachs. Let me take a quickly look at Goldman Sachs. Um, yeah. I just think it might need time. I'll revisit it another time. Um, I'll revisit this another time. We already got great plans that are working right now, such as Apple, Caterpillar, Win, BA. And then we're looking for Netflix and Costco. By the way, same thing, right, people? Costco, I talked about it. It might need some time, and that's why we wait for confirmation, right? And today, Costco pulled back. Now, a lot of people, right away, they're bullish, blah, 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 blah. But I tell you, people, this stock here, when it wants to confirm the number I talk about, azuzum, avuvum, we can go and fill that gap. But we need volume, and this volume just suckles right now. So if the volume comes in, we wait for Costco to confirm. If Costco, listen to me, people. If Costco doesn't want to confirm, no, I'm not in too many plans at a time. 5, 6 plans. I don't need them. When you're making money, I even trade the plans. So, I like so many good plans have been working out, right? We still got Costco, we still got Netflix to go, and so that's what I'm focusing on right now. So I don't need more plans right now. I'm happy with what's going on. Anybody following me and taking my plans have made money. I know. How do I know? Well, I go on my own plans. I'm making money, right? 100%. You saw yourself, Patrick. If you went into the win plan, you made 100%. You sold in the first half an hour, and I think you messaged me telling me, right? So there you go. Yeah, but that's just following. Why listening to me? Why listen to me? Why make 100%? Why listen to me? Why, no, just listen to stockclown and short and win and with puts and lose money, and that's that. Stockclown made no money with win, or if he's going long win, he's to offset his short position. Why didn't he just go long and make money? See, that's what he can't answer, because you know why? Because he's wrong. So he wants to offset it. I'm sorry, you can't offset your wrong. You're wrong. Go long. Go long win. Buy calls. Buy the shares, and you would have made a fortune in win. Look how much he missed, people, waiting for this to go lower. Let's laugh at the stock clown. Guys, short win 106. Guys, let's add at 108. Guys, let's add at 116. Guys, let's add at 125. Now our average is 121. You get it, people? The guy is wrong. Where is it now? 151. How many months have gone wrong? If you were someone buying 1,000 shares, you have $1 million account, are you not going to be mad at the stock clown and he just keeps making excuses? Why not tell the people to go long? They would have been laughing. They say, thank you, stock clown, for telling me to go long. No. Stock clown says, don't listen to Power Trick or Trade. The guy is right all the time. He's making all kinds of money, but forget about him. Let's short win. Let's be wrong. Follow me. I'm the best. I'm the stock clown. End of story. End of story. Anybody with a brain will understand what I just said there, realize that, you know what? The stock clown is a clown. I didn't come up with the name for, I'm not joking here. Stock clown. Right? This is stock clown. No joke. No word of a joke. Stock clown with Apple, stock clown with Win, stock clown with BA. He told somebody to short BA at 140. Yep, no word of a lie. Nope. And to this day, right over here, I had a lot of smart people on Stock Twitch say that BA was a short right over here. Oh yeah, I remember this carefully. I said massively bearish. Till this day, they're wrong. I think it's Chart CEO. All these so-called think that they're pros. They stink. They rink. They have no. They can't make plans like Power Trick or Trade, people. So You study me, you learn. Yeah. The stock clown, the guy's a clown. Now, I'm going to probably do a live stream on Wednesday too, um, to see compare just to compare the days. It's the time too. The thing about me, the time. I don't like doing them too late. Um, so whoever wants to come to them, they come to them and they ask me questions, because you know what? I think it's a privilege to be able to ask me a question, and then I answer the question. If not, they can listen to the live stream, and that's that. Right? When people want to complain that they're not making money, well, then I say to them, well, why are you studying the videos? Have you come to my live streams? No? Well, too bad for you. Too bad for you. You deserve to lose money. You deserve not to make money. I didn't tell how it is, people. You don't want to study? Too bad for you. You deserve to lose money. You don't want to study? You don't want to listen to experience? Lose money. Good luck to you. You don't want to believe me? Trust me. You're going to learn the hard way. Listen, people, I'll tell you, there's two ways to learn. The easy way or the hard way. The easy way, listen to Power Trick or Trade. Easy way. You make money. Hard way, you don't listen to me, you're going to lose money. You're going to be eaten alive by the market. And how do I know? Because this is not a game. This is a serious business, the market. Well, you got to take. I'm not a full service, Holly. You got to take profits on the way. Um, if I have a full service, I'll help you make. I would help you make more money, right? And that's something in the future that I'm going to do. Because I think if I did a full service, people would make a lot more money. But what I'm demonstrating is my plans. And if you can't make money in them, or you should be making, you want to make more money, then you're going to want me to do what I'm talking about. Definitely, that's my answer. Because I think it's better than what I'm doing already, getting people already into the plan. Like if you don't like, listen, you don't have to take any of my plans. I don't tell anybody to trade them, Holly. You can take them if you want. But if you like them, then you're taking responsibility too, because you are agreeing with what I'm saying, right? But I made, listen, did you look at my created playlist, Holly? Do yourself a favor. Go look at my created playlist on my YouTube channel. No one's done anything like that ever. And it shows everything from my plan to the confirmation to the exit price of the options. If you know how to trade, you can make money. Okay, Holly? That's what I tell you to do. Go listen to my created playlist. See? I give great advice to my live streams. Who wants to listen, who wants to learn, who wants to grow. No problem. For what, Kabuki? What are you talking about? Like you being underwater, like plans you went into yourself, some of your own plans? Well, you can study you can study candlestick book charts if you want. I mean, I know all about the candlesticks as well, but on top of it with a whole bunch of. Yeah, but you said you're underwater until underwear. I'm long underwear. I don't know what you mean by that. He is saying it's cold and he's wearing long johns. Oh, okay. I don't know, man. And what's that got to do with stocks? I don't know. Anyways, the whole purpose of these live streams is to help people. Yeah, because my wife helps me out. My wife cooks dinner for me, Holly. Unlike stockclown, my wife cooks dinner for me. That's my answer. That's right. He's heard it. Yeah. Mix my carne marinada um, in the oven. You know, whatever, my chicken, you know, my food, my, you know, I make my own stuff too, but I mean, my broccoli, yeah, yeah. That's how I do it, and because I put my money where my, you know, I put my money in the market. This is how I do it, right? So I think I can help people and in a very positive way, much more than what I'm doing right now. But that's one way people get to know me through the streams, doing something unique. Well, that's what I'm trying to do. No, I'm not Portuguese. I'm 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 Canadian, but I'm Italian background. Yeah, my wife knows how to make a lot of good Italian food. You know, that's how, you know, even when she made me stuff when we were going out. You know, I know how to pick them. What woman wouldn't want to be with a power trick or trade, right? What do you think, people? I don't drink, I don't smoke, I'm healthy, I'm a good leader. Power trick or trade leader. Capiche, stock clown? I'm a leader. You know, stock clown to me is probably an evil guy, and God sent me to fix him up. You cannot, if you're evil, stock clown, you have no chance against me because God is on my side, not on your side, stock clown. You're evil, I'm not evil. Capiche, stock clown? You have no chance against power trick or trade. No chance. No chance. When God is on your side, you have no chance. Yeah, I block people who are being silly, you know. So, you know, I made a video on AMD and I told people why I don't like the stock. First of all, and only to be helpful, not to be telling people. I didn't say short it. I'm not going to short this stock. I won't bother shorting it. I'm not going long. I'm not going short. What I'm doing is telling people that I don't think it's a good stock to be involved in. That's it. And with my reasoning for it to help them out and for them to follow my stream, check out my plans, and then when they're ready, take action and make money. Basically, trying to be helpful, and telling the truth how it is with AMD. I made plans for AMD that did not work out very far. It's a chop zone stock market. It's a failure, multiple failure zones, and that's why I'm telling people. No, I haven't done too many puts. I've been really focusing on the longs. You know, look what the market's been doing. It's been going higher and higher and higher, right? So people, remember, if you want to participate in the stream, you need to have a YouTube account, and don't be shy and ask questions, right? Questions, right? Serious questions, you know. You know, I talk about the clown, stock clown, just to be. AMD has a large shareholder, you know. Yeah, you know, like I said, I think, you know, it's great. AMD is doing, you know, Ryzen chip did some great things. I think it was good for the consumer. They put a lot of power back into the consumer AMD, but in terms of an investment, the problem with AMD is it's lackluster. It's not performing very well compared to compared to Intel and Nvidia. So it's where the money is, people. If you wanna, okay, you can like the company. Like, I got nothing against AMD, but you know, I'll give you another sample. I called there's a company that makes trading computers, and I asked them, why don't you use the AMD chips? And they don't want to use them. They build their system with Intel because they're you know, they're just more, I don't know what's the word, they trust, they have more stability. So they don't, even though Ryzen had come out, they didn't even want to bother with the Intel chips. So you know what I mean? And they make trading computers, right? And they know what they're talking about. Yeah. Kabuki, like I said, listen, if AMD wants to look good, we'll make money in it. But I think that AMD is in a massive chomp zone, right? So, you do what you want with AMD. I'm only giving you an opinion, and that there's plans to watch. And if some people might say, you know what, this guy's helping me out. I didn't think what he's explained to me. They might want to look at it. It might help them out. There are people that thanked me when I made the AMD video to explain the facts. Yeah, I'm not along Twitter yet because it needs time. If I see a plan for Twitter, I'll put it out. It's in a it needs time, I think. Like I said, I got nothing wrong. Listen, I got nothing against AMD. I like AMD as a company. I thank AMD for making the Ryzen chip because it looks like Intel is finally woken up. But you know what? Intel is waking up like, okay, they're putting out an 8th generation processor. The next one is going to be even better. Their roadmap is they're gonna be hard to beat, Intel. And it's as simple as that. Nvidia, of course, they already have. You look where the stock is. They make they're gonna always be better in making graphic. Like again, AMD has made some good stuff, but the market doesn't care. What they don't think AMD. They think that maybe AMD is fairly valued here at $11 a share. So they'll just chop you up, right? It can stay between 10 to 15 for all we know, and that's what it's been doing. People, what's it been doing? Chop, boom, boom, down, right? So, yeah, FedEx, UPS has been garbage. I've taken my profits and run from those. I'm avoiding FedEx and UPS. Well, FedEx, anyways. I'm avoiding until I get a new signal. But we made good money in FedEx. Kirith. Things change. You know what, Kirith? The market is in constant change. You don't want to fight the market, and PowerTarget trade does not fight the market. I only care about making one thing: money for us safely, people. That's all I'm trying to do. I put my money in my plan. I get excited. You think I was happy getting into it? No, you have no idea, because I trust my own plans. If I'm making money, I know my followers are making money. That's the key. If I'm losing money, so I know my followers are losing money. But I know my followers are making money more often than not. Unlike the stock bookie. I mean, stock clown. I tell it how it is, people. I hope I hope a few AMD investors. This is, maybe they decide they get sick and tired and move them the money, or they take some of their investments and go into buy some options and make all their money back following PowerTarget trade. That's all I'm trying to do, people. Be helpful. I'm not trying to be like a stock clown and and be unhelpful like him and tell people bad advice, telling people to short AMD. I mean, sorry, to short Apple at 140 and do all crazy things. Meanwhile, Apple keeps going higher. How many bad advice? How many people did he hurt? People may have listened to him, lost a lot of money following his advice. They probably want to kill him. They want to kill the guy. Trust me. There's a lot of people who don't like the stock clown, and that's not going to be with me. I think a lot of people will if anything, people will come back to my stream and say, you know what, you were right, Sandro. You gave me helpful advice. I did not listen to you. I'm going to listen to you now. I could have saved myself a lot of headache listening to you, and that's what I'm about. I'm trying to be helpful to the people, to make money, to make a happy group of profitable traders and investors from my plans of powerful experience. That's what I'm about. There's so many stocks going up. They have to meet my criteria. I don't talk about every stock, people. I'm not going to catch everything either, and I don't need to. Look, I'm happy to try to catch a couple of 100% gainers every week in my plans. I make 100%, take 100%, hold runner, take the rest off, and rotate and make money. Sometimes we get 300% gainers like the Netflix people, right? Let's put up Netflix people, right? This is the reality. We're waiting for that signal. I can't wait for the signal. Listen, if I see the signal, you're going to see me post it. I'll be jumping in. I want to get into Netflix. Come on, Netflix, confirm. But listen to me. It's not up to me. It's up to the market. I listen to the market, and I know what this stock needs. Listen to me. We need volume and price power right now. Listen to me again, people. We need volume and price power, and go long with 2 contracts, 10 contracts, 50 contracts, 100 contracts, depending on what your account size is, right? You don't want to go in with a lot of contracts. If you have a $10,000 account, then don't go in with more than 5 contracts. Okay? Understand, people? No more than 5. 4 to 5 per plan. Make your 100% gains. Take half off. Hold runners. You won't lose money with my PowerTarget trade system. You'll only make money even when things don't go right. You'll still make money because you're not putting all your money in one plan. You must divide your plans up, people. That is a secret. With my plans, you make money. Listen to me, people. If you went long Apple, you made money. If you went long BA, you made money. This is the truth, right? 80% was made today, 100% was made today alone on some of your options, okay? Okay? If you went long WIN, you made money today. WYN, right? And what else? And if you went long CAT, you didn't make a lot of money. You did make, we are in small profits, but it's a longer term. That's why I'm using December calls. It's a slower mover, but it's a great mover. Don't kid yourself. That stock there could be another 200, 300% gainer in a month from now if everything goes smooth. Okay? Don't kid yourself. So I'm talking about it now, and we'll talk about it we'll talk about it in December. Okay? Caterpillar, you hold. Okay? Caterpillar gave the signal. PowerTarget Trade says we're going higher, and that's it. PowerTarget Trade, people. Capiche? Gotta ask me the questions, people, because I'm gonna be time for me to my foodie. Mangiare. My wife makes me dinner. Fisa, people. Yep. I make my own food too, people. Yep. Yes, I am lucky. A lot of women out there are just no good, my opinion. Humble opinion, just not good. They don't, it's just, you know what, it's just the way it is. I don't think, if my wife wasn't the way she was, I don't think I'd be married. To be honest with you, I'd be single. It's just that she just had all the right things, that she makes my kids dinner and stuff like that. There's mothers that send their kids to McDonald's and eat junk food and all that stuff, right? My son eats broccoli, people. I make broccoli. I steam it for him, right? He wants it. Papa, when are you gonna make broccoli? And this is the kind of guy you're following. A guy, down to earth person, people, and cares about his followers, subscribers, to make money and give good advice. All right. And the stock clown, I talk about him to say, you know what, don't want to listen to people like that. That guy's evil. That guy is wrong. That guy's one-sided. Yeah, dollar's gone up a lot. Dollar's strong. Yeah, banks are holding up. Banks are chopping right now. $6.53. Of course I have kids. 2 boys. Yep. Anybody out there have any questions about AMD? Why I don't like AMD? Or to go over it that may have missed it? A lot of people on the AMD board just have their one-sided. Oh, you do? Are you an AMD? Are you an AMD investor? Was it R Ragna 11? Yeah. Well, listen. I'm not telling you. I'm going to be honest. I'm not giving you. It's up to you what you want to do. I just feel that the stock is in a chop zone, and it's not worth my time to be long it with options. I don't think it's a good long-term investment either. I think that it's made its run and they can chop it. Look at the sell-off that we've had, right? And then again, I've also made aware, you see this day here in July. Well, if you look at this and you look how many bars try to go up against that and how many times did we fail. So we failed over here, we failed over here, we failed over here, and then zoom. Trust me, that's a negative thing. The market has a negative thing. And then again, Ragna 11, you take a look at Intel and make your decision, right? Take a look at Intel. And, you know, at one time I was talking about Intel not looking so good and AMD much better. But look at Intel wasn't looking so hot, right? You see what I'm saying? But now look at that. So it's not me telling you, it's the charts, Ragna 11, that are telling you. I'm telling you, you think for yourself here. So Intel, look at the Intel, and then look at NVIDIA chart and ask yourself a question. Is the market really liking or giving AMD any love? And the answer is, well, there you have it, people. You know what I'm saying? So I look at the market like this. I study statistical measurement, but even just through these charts alone, never mind with Intel facts and backing up with Intel and NVIDIA, it's just the way it is, Ragna 11. No, I don't follow the ETF. I follow, you know what I follow, Geronimo? I follow my plans. You see what I post? That's what I get into. All my plans, that's what I get into. Unless too many confirm, but anything I post is what I get into. Because I want to make money in my plans. Is that anything wrong with that? I mean, I know if I'm making money in my plans, I know my followers are making money. So anybody saying to me they're not making money, I know they're not studying or not listening, right? They don't know what they're talking about, right? I know that if you went long Apple, you made money. If you went long BA, you made money. If you went long WYNN, you made money. Yeah, I talked about Apple, Paul. Apple is trending right now. I mean, oh shit, sorry, APL. Yeah, so Apple, I talked about getting in here in the 173 area. I mean, I got in actually on the support area, but then I recommended it to everybody. You know, just people would ask me questions, so I recommended it at 173. Said he'd go higher. Of course, I was right, and we went higher today. Not making a lot of money in the, but the 175 December 15 calls are good. I think that, you know, Apple, it can chop its way higher. Definitely, this is a signal that Apple is going to be above 200 long term. We're going above 200, and the stock clown is going to be wrong more and more and more. He made a big mistake trying to go short Apple and try to prove me wrong. He doesn't realize what a big mistake he's made, and he went up against the wrong guy too, the stock clown. If you try to go against PowerTarget trade, you're going to get decimated. I decimate traders. Okay. You know, even the world record holder was calling for a market collapse, and I made a plan, and then I told him, well, look what you said about the market, look what I said, and he ran for his life. End the story. Back in 2016, I called for a market reversal. Do you know the market's been going up since then? Only PowerTarget trade. Maybe the top 5% in the world made calls like I did. Maybe top 5% in the world, people. And that in the so-called, I told him that guy there, his skills. He made money in an easy time when there was no algorithm, when the market was going up. Then anybody could make money with half the skills. This is the real market conditions, right? And when it comes to posting real things, he showed his true colors with the SPY. He called people amateurs, that the market was going to sell off, that pop, and I have it documented that the pop was a fake pop, and meanwhile it wasn't a fake pop. It rallied and never stopped rallying. And when I asked him and when I approached him, he ran for his life and blocked me. This is a true story, and I have this documented. And he cannot, and if he was to go, we go visit that day, I have it documented in charts, forums, everything. I have it all documented. He cannot refute that day. He will just say it didn't confirm or whatever, but that guy was bearish. If it went down, what would he have said, right? but the market reversed. He had no reversal plan. He had a very bearish outlook for the market, and I made a plan to make 300% in the SPY. That's the difference between me and these traders out there. You know, stock consultant, they pop up hundreds of plans. He's got no skill, stock consultant, right? All they are is a system that generates signals, hundreds of signals that are wrong. They require massive, large stops. Can't compete against PowerTarget trade. There are services that they'll charge you $2,000 that cannot compete with PowerTarget trade. So, I tell people, study what I'm telling about, because I know what I'm talking about. I see it myself. I look, I read, I look around. And I don't see anyone posting few plans. Look at it. I posted BA plan, it made money. Let's count right there, right? BA plan last week made money. Win made money, confirmed today. Right? 100% gains at first 30 minutes. Apple made money. Right? Caterpillar, well, starting to make money, but Caterpillar was a plan I made that made 300% gains in 1 month, just holding it. It was so powerful, the plan. It was incredible. No, I don't have SPY plan because the SPY is just consolidating check. It's going to chop around the SPY, but chop its way higher. You know, look where the SPY is. Do you want to know something? Look at the SPY. Do you know I made a plan? IWM October 14th SPY plan. We're already hitting my top targets. Everything you want to hear the truth? Go take a look at my IWM SPY plan. You know, actually, people, let me show you that. Let me show you that. Give me a second, people. Let me show you where to look on my amazing stream. Customized channel. Let me show you something, people. I'm going to go into my video manager here, and I'm going to open it up, and then I'm going to bring the screen up here. And I want you to go and do yourself a favor. I'm going to show you where to look. I'm going to show you to study something, and that's the difference between me and PowerTarget. That's between me. Listen to me. And actually, I got to post this for people to see. But let me show you, people. Come over here. See this IWM market review, October 14th. You can see the thing. All right, people. Everything I said fruitioned. Word for word. No one, and I mean no one, made anything like this at all. Go listen to it, and your mind will be blown away. The stockclown can't do this stuff. Only PowerTarget trade can. I talked about the SPY going higher, hitting 259, as long as we held support levels. And I explained the reasons and everything. Check out this video, people. If you haven't seen it, IWM market review, October 14th. All right, people. Do the homework. Study the power of PowerTarget trade, because there's nobody like me. There is nothing like me out there. Absolutely nothing out there. Nothing. I haven't seen anyone come close with that kind of analysis skills. Nothing. So, Chegwig, that's what I got to say about the SPY. You know what? Look where we are. We're practically at 259. Go take a look what I said. Well, it needs time to relax, you know. The SPY has moved a lot, you know. You see, stockclown, you're wrong still. Poor stockclown. He's been wrong. He's been crying, grandma, right over here. It's too high. 249. Look at it. 1,000 points later, he's still wrong. Stockclown. Oh, he can't compare to me. That guy would have owed me $500K if he went plan for plan with me. Do you understand me, people? $500,000 he had to pay. He owes me right now. He owes me. He's been calling things wrong, left, right, and center. Yes, hi, Jacqueline. How are you? Did you see my, by the way, Jacqueline, did you see my SPY IWM October 14 plan when I posted it back in October? I suggest everybody, if you haven't, I suggest you see it, review it, and then take a look where the market is. Take a look what I said. Listen to me carefully, and say, does this guy have a? You ask yourself a question. Does this guy have a crystal ball? Yes, people. My plans are the next best thing to crystal ball. Unfortunately, I don't have a crystal ball. It's my plans, though. They're the next best thing with confirmation. They're almost like a crystal ball. Let me see the stock clown do anything like that. You know what he says? He just guesses. If it goes if it goes above the 20-period moving average, it's a joke. His videos. Yeah, you know what? I think I would make fun. I think I would make the. I think if the banks would know about me, they would be and they would just see what I'm saying in my plans. There's a lot of people sleeping at the wheel on stock twits. A lot of people out there are sleeping. They don't see what they don't understand what I said on October 14th. How powerful it was. My analysis is so bang on powerful. It's incredible. Okay, it's the billionaire mind, people. You put $1 billion in my hands and watch what happens. Billionaires become more billionaires. That's the truth. Ask a billionaire how much money they would be making listening to my advice. You listen to me. Billionaires get the market wrong. They're getting the market wrong, not power, trick, or trade. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It matters how good your plans and strategies are. If you're a billionaire, you invest in me, and I'll make you more billions. You don't listen to a stock clown who's wrong months on end. Grandma, algorithm, low volume, and complaining. You make plans, you make money. People want to see dollar bills. And my advice is making money left, right, and center. Stock clown. Billionaires, you hear me? You see me? Invest in power, trick, or trade. Contact me. I'll make you $1 billion. You just listen to power, trick, or trade. You'll see. Whatever size account, small, large, power, trick, or trade. You listen to my IWM plan. I do this all the time. My IWM SPY plan is mind-blowing accurate. Mind-blowing accurate. I haven't seen anyone come up with something like that. It's so simply explained too. Let me go over what I said. Let's go over the thing. I popped the IWM up. And this is what I said, people. Do not guess. The market wants to go higher. Let's go into the right stocks, and of course we made the right stocks go higher. And the IWM is telling us something. Now, to this day, the IWM is higher. It's just chopping, consolidating. It didn't give its gains. The stock clown is just he's suffering. He's not even making videos because he's so wrong. Now, I talked about the SPY. I said, listen, this is what I said too. Here's October the 14th, right? Which is on the weekend. I said, I explained that the IWM is telling us something. Now, from this day, is the market not higher? After we made a nice run and we consolidated, I said, we are consolidating because, this is what I said exactly. I said it better in the video, but we are consolidating our gains. We are not giving it back. That means it's bullish. You want to go long the right stocks. This market's going to go higher. It'll chop its way higher. Also, I talked about a 254 support. Take a look at this day here. Look at that. It exactly bounced 254 and made it close its way back up to 255.25, 255.95, 255.29. I then said that if it gets above 255.55, that'll be another bullish signal. To this day, I'm correct. We hit target 257. We hit target practically hit 259. I'm sorry, but Stock Clown made nothing, no references like this, no details like me. I want to see somebody come up with what I said. They can't. They don't have the skills. I know what I did. It's all documented in my video. That's why I'm the master. I'm power, trick, or trade. Billionaire mind. Yeah, Lulu, we gotta wait. Lulu's stuck in chop right now. It can break out, boom, like that. If it doesn't break out, we're kind of stuck. And this is how it goes, Ingrid. Missed win this morning. Is it too late? No, it's not too late. Well, you know, when a win moves quickly, but you know, win. I think as long as win stays above 150, it should be fine. So if there's a dip, you buy the dip, and as long as we hold above 150, it should be fine. This is because it dips below 150. It is a choppy stock, Win. But Win gave a signal and should be moving higher. Actually, today, Jacqueline, it made 100% gains in the first 30 minutes, and Patrick knows that. No, X is no good. X I don't like anymore. It didn't move enough. It's still okay, but I don't like X. I got out of X and took small profits and then moved away. What are you talking about, Jacqueline? Yeah, you see stock clown. Look where the SPY is. It looks like PowerTarget trades correct again. You can't beat me, stock clown. You'll never beat me. You can never make plans. And you're too chicken to challenge me. Come on, challenge me on the streams. I'll gladly destroy you and eliminate you. Come on, stock clown. Come on, chicken boy. And in fact, you guys, you know what, people? Go ahead, message the stock clown. People who know who the stock clown is, you message him, tell him, challenge PowerTarget trade. Come on, we want to see it. Come on, make plans, option plans. Show him that you can beat him. Show him. He can't. He has no prayer against me. No prayer. Yeah, BA. Listen, let's talk about BA people. Listen, BA is you gotta know your BA is a choppy stock. People some people were like, oh, worrying. BA is a choppy stock. But she moves. She gave the signal. You could have traded it. The options made good money already, right? In BA. And BA, it could relax, but they look like they want to chop. Now, if it goes against your position, you get rid of the rest. You take you get out, take your profits, and wait for a break to the new highs. BA isn't a breakout until it gets above this, but we got an earlier signal. Now, I'll be honest with you. There's a reversal signal. I got into BA before my original 240. Now, my confirmation was breaking above 261. Now, as you can see, we are higher. We made money this day. It relaxed this day and moved higher today. Again, PowerTarget trade correct. Again, PowerTarget trade made money and win. Right? But I actually got in here with an average of $100 per option. But that was my own thing that I did. I just wanted to talk about my other confirmation, which was 261. So I double winned in BA from my reversal point that I was looking at to the confirmation that I posted in the video. There's a lot of techniques I have, people. Queensberry rules. Thanks for blowing out my speakers. Well, I want to make a point. I'm talking nice and deep. Yeah, no comparison. Ask him to make a plan, make a video, a market plan like I did with the SPY. You know what? I already destroyed him here. SPY IWM. Did my advice make money? I actually told a person to use November calls for the SPY. If they held those options, they made money. Of course, I sold X a long time ago. X is not moving too slow. It pulled back. I told you that, Patrick. Can it go up still, X? I just got out of it. Sometimes I lose my patience and stocks go up more, Yep. Stock clown has no chance against PowerTarget trade. Absolutely none. I'm waiting for him to make plans to be a gentleman, to be not be a child like he is, and we can talk peacefully, but he doesn't want to make peace. That guy is an evil person. He likes to make war. He likes to prove that he's right and he's wrong. And I'm going to continue proving my point. Wrong Apple, wrong BA, wrong Win, wrong Baba, wrong Baidu, wrong. Wrong SPY, wrong IWM. That's the truth of the stock clown. His timing is completely suckles. He's right once in a blue moon on the crapolo stocks that are junk. Example, IBM, he was wrong on, he got in, he made money eventually. if he even held his own donkey position that he, you know. But the point was is that it never confirmed my plan, IBM. And IBM is a junk stock. First of all, let's put IBM. IBM is below his 200-day moving average. So, you know, I was giving the benefit of doubt that IBM might want to hold and bounce and give us a signal. It never did, and it just continuously drops. However, he doesn't have the skill to know that. He's just a guesser. Why I'll prove it. Let's prove it. I'll prove it here. APL. Stockclown says it's a short. 140. Apple 174. Wrong for 5 months. Stockclown, and he's still short, by the way, these stocks. Stockclown says to short. God, it's so fucking. It's so high. Yeah, short here. Short since March. 106 added 108, so on and so forth. Wrong for how many months? People, look at it. The guy sucks. The guy has no skill. Wrong the SPY. The guy's been calling for the market to drop and collapse. The guy's been crying the market blues. He said 254 was too high. He said it was too high at 250. He said it was too high back over here at 246. Market's higher. Again, stock clown, wrong. Finito, stock clown. Finito. I finished. You're finished. You kaput. I destroy you every single time on my live streams. And I will continue to destroy you until you apologize that you're wrong, that you admit you're wrong, you apologize to people, and you stop being, you know, a hatred person and making fun of. That's all that guy does. That guy. There's a lot of people who would love, and listen, people. I tell you right now, they would love to see me punch that guy out and they'd pay for it too. They would pay for it. I bet you I could make $100,000 off the StockTwix community to watch me pound that guy in a boxing match. Guarantee. Sellout. We would sell it on arena. That's funny. So people, we're going to continue with my system. We're going to continue watching for the confirmation. Confirmation is key, and we're going to make money. That's right, Gennaro. This is true. Let's live stream the fight. Yeah, it'd be a sellout. You know, I put up a thing. A guy put up this thing beating up. I don't know, like it's funny. And actually, let me put up my. Yesterday you said don't buy AMD. Yeah. But AMD's in a chop zone. I didn't say buy. I said you do what you want. Just because it went up doesn't matter. David, big picture. And you know, I'm talking about the big picture, David. You know, you're talking about the wrong thing with me right now. You're not talking about the big picture. AMD went up today, but look how much AMD went down, David. You see, you're looking at things wrong. I'm going to educate you, okay, David? So here we go. Look where AMD was, 1425. Look where AMD is still. It's still down from this day, right? It's just making a retracement, okay? A bit of a retracement. And if we can't get above certain levels, you can't get above the 200 a day, this could be a bear flag, and vavoom, we're going to fill up the gap. Now, I'm not having a bearish plan, David, okay? Don't get me wrong. I'm just telling you I don't like the stock anymore. I think it's just a waste of time. I think there's better investments out there. And I talked to you about Intel. Look at people. Look at David. I'm going to try to help you out, David. Look at the chart. What does the chart of Intel tell you? The market's telling you something. Trust me what I'm telling you, David. I know what I'm talking about, okay? Look at NVIDIA chart, okay, David? Now, when you compare that to, there's no love for AMD. Look at NVIDIA. It's up. So what? And look how it's a $209 stock. Look at the growth. Look how much it's gone up, David. You're fighting Goliaths. The market is the master, not what you think or what I think. I'm only listening to the market, David. If the market tells me something different, I'll gladly side with it. But right now, I'll tell you the truth, David. It's in a chop zone, and I told you why. Okay? I hope it helped you there, David. I went into other stocks, by the way, David. I go into plans. You know, I suggest you study my stream, and when you're ready to make some serious money in the market, come make money in options in expensive stocks like Apple and Win and BA. You know, stocks in strong uptrends. Hashtag high flyer stocks that are really strong trending stocks that want to go higher and higher and higher. Do you get that, stock flyer? A stock clown? You understand? Look at David, AMD made a great move. It was a good stock at $5, okay? $4 to $5. It made a huge move to 15, but it's finito. Unless it breaks 15 with volume, even today's volume, 96.2 million being good volume. Look at the other days. Look at this red day. David, you understand me? Look at this. 137 million. Down. Another day, down 115 million. Down another day on 166 million. So who cares it's up on 96? Look, it was up on it's just called normal retracement. They had some news, but the stock's in a chop zone, David. One day you're going to understand, David Yang, and you're going to come back and you're going to say, you know what, I should listen to PowerTarget. I want to make some money. You're going to study my stream. You're going to be happy with my advice. I don't know what AMD's. I think AMD's in a chop zone, David. That's my point. I'm not giving advice. It's up to you what you want to do with it. I'm just saying I think it's a headache, David. I'm trying to make my help. Like, keep your investment in AMD, but check out my plans when you're ready. Make some money in a different way. I just showing you that I think AMD. Why it's not good, and I also explain this day here. Look at this day, cannot get below that day. So you understand what I'm saying, David? Just trying to be helpful, David. I'm not. I have nothing against AMD. I think AMD is a great company. I thank AMD for making the Ryzen chip. It's making Intel wake up. But Intel's waking up. They're gonna get their after the 8th generation is out. They're gonna have another generation. They're gonna put. By the time they come up with they make another their 9th generation chip. AMD won't be able to compete. And the market is saying that, not me. It's what the market's saying. Look at everybody knows about AMD has an amazing Ryzen chip. Then why is AMD at $11.93? Why isn't it $17, David? I want this to be at 17. It's not confirming. It can't move. Its stock is doing nothing. It's chopping. Look where it was. You forget it was at 14.25, David. Manaya. Capiche? Anybody have any questions at Netflix, AMD, Apple? Any other stocks? I think my live stream put a lot of helpful things in here. I don't know, to be honest with you, David. I don't think it's going to move. I think it's, you got to see. I'll tell you what. I made a video, David, just to tell people why I don't like AMD anymore, and I'm only telling you the truth, the facts. That's all. I didn't tell anybody to short it. I didn't tell people to buy it. I just said I don't like it anymore. I think it's a waste of time. I think it's a lot of headache. It's complicated. My question to you is, why did this stock not go higher with the Ryzen chip being so good? You have to ask yourself this question. And that's it, David. Ryzen is a great chip, right? Why isn't it going up? Because the market doesn't believe that's enough for them to take over. That's the problem. Look at Intel's chart, David. Do yourself a favor. Listen to my words. Go listen. I have a lot of experience. Go. I missed. Oh, yeah, I'll go over Netflix. Yeah. AMD. How many times did AMD goes up and then comes back down? Look what it did, David. Look at this. It's still down. Don't kid yourself that it's gonna go magically up there. So what everybody falls for the same thing. So what? This means nothing. It might, if it can, and I tell you one thing, David, I'll give you, if AMD can't get to 12, can't get to this level by tomorrow, that'll be another bad sign. But even if it does, can it be a positive close? Will the volume be good? That's what you should look for, okay? But by all means, I'm only giving you an opinion. Don't you hold your shares in that, and I got nothing negative to say about AMD. I'm not telling people to short it, and I'm not going to tell people to short AMD. I just don't like AMD. That's it. And I'm just telling you my reasons, David. I'm not trying to, I just think that there's too many negatives on the chart. And from my experience, what the market's saying, and then not only that, looking at Intel and NVIDIA, it's too negatives. Well, BA, if BA breaks out, it can go into the 270s, right? So BA hasn't, Nicole, BA hasn't really broken out. BA is an early entry signal, and that's making money from my 261 breakpoint. You see, David, I get involved in stocks like this. I've talking about BA, David, since the 140s. Oh man, even from last year, David. And you know how many gains, and you have no idea. Like, you should study my created playlist, David. Do yourself a favor, subscribe to my YouTube channel, David Yang, and see for yourself. Do study, please. Do yourself a favor. Study my. You're gonna see. You're gonna have trust in me. Just study my created playlist. You'll have trust in me. You know, I'm not here to make. I'm here to help. Not you know. You didn't see me make a. I didn't make a bearish plan for Nvidia. Sorry, AMD. I like AMD, David Yang. I just don't like it as an investment. That's all. So what did it move today? It won't make a difference. We'll see what happens in the next few months, David Yang. If it can revive, that's great. I'll be able to make money in it, but I'm not going to be bothered with that for a long time. Good for you, Paul. Yeah, you know, that's right, David. No, that's fair, right? You know what? I made bullish plans for AMD, but they didn't work out very well. That's why I know from experience. You know, it was very hard making money. AMD would always rally hard and fall back hard too. Trust me. And that's why I don't really like these cheap stocks. I'm much better at more expensive stocks like Apple and BA and the Costco's. I don't like these cheap stocks. You know, look at Intel, David. You know, the big monies, and you know what? You can learn. You know, subscribe to my channel, David, and honestly, study my created playlist. Check out my. It's so documented. Listen to those videos over and over again. You will see the truth. My intentions are good. My intentions are good. I want my followers to make money. If not, there's no point in me making my videos. There's no point in me doing this. There's no point in me posting. There's no point in me. If I'm not making money for my subscribers and my followers, if my plans weren't good, I wouldn't be posting them. I would quit long time ago. But the thing is, I'm scary good. I'm scary correct. That's the difference. I'm too damn good. That's the truth. Too good. I'm too good. I'm too good. And I've decimated people in my analysis. And in my SPY on October my SPY IWM October 14 video, man oh man, I almost called it like a crystal ball. I mean, go listen to that video, it'll blow your mind. You're talking to master analysis skills, guys, people. Master. You understand? Master. I'm too good. Billionaire mind. Banks should be paying me $100 million. Says here, sound power trigger trade sound, make us some money with $100 million. We got to get rid of these clowns that are working for us. They don't know. They're like the stock clown. They're wrong. They're wrong months on end. We need somebody like you who makes money for us. Make us money, please, so we can so our stock can fly in the air from a master trader like you. Fortunately, they're too stupid themselves. With the guessing analysts. Anyways, that's another story, people. I'm just saying, let me see the analysts post numbers like I did with the IWM and SPY. I haven't seen anybody make anything close to that, and it was so easy to understand. Anybody could understand what I said in that video. It was easy to understand. Key numbers, and we supported those numbers, and we hit my targets. You couldn't call for more crystal ball action than that. Look at this, almost 2 hours stream here, people. But you know what? I said a lot of great things in the stream. You know what? Very great. A lot of great things. Yeah, I haven't looked at MA, but MA. Let me take a look quickly. You know, there's a lot of good stuff happening. Yeah, I may probably need some time. It looks like I have to take a look at MA. If I like it, I'll make a plan. Yeah, I don't know. Like, see, stocks like Snap, if they don't come up on my scanner, they just don't meet my criteria. You know, like I said, people, I don't. It's not about. I look for the high probable stocks. A lot of stuff is going to go. I'm not going to catch everything, and I don't need to. What I try to do is get us into the high probable plans that can make us 100% gains in option. I mean, look at Win. It already did 100% in the first 30 minutes. You know, so No, I don't like FCX. I think FCX has a lot of issues. Let me take a look at FCX. Again, I don't like these cheap stocks. I mean, they've been a big letdown. Um, yeah, it means nothing that it's over here. You know what? It's still got all kinds of problems. Um, yeah, again, trust me when I tell you, I just focus on high probable setups. And this stock here, FCX, has got a lot of issues. It can chop around. I know. I'm telling you, David. This is why people lose money is they chase around these problems. This is a problem stock. It can never confirm my plan, FCX, David. So that's that for FCX. I'm not going to talk about it. So it's a waste of my time. I don't need FCX to make money. I need the stocks that are in our favor to make money. Yeah, they're just like X and FCX. They're off my list. I'm not even going to talk about them. In fact, I hate when I like these cheapy stocks have been big letdowns. AMD has been a big letdown this year for my plans. They made some money, but it's also lost money. Those AMD plans are broken even. They've been a lot of work and a lot of headache. AMD has been nothing but a headache. That's why I'm telling people forget about AMD. Making money in Apple has been great. We made so many gains. And listen, I'm going to listen to the truth. People, we caught this great move in Apple. Hundreds of % gains were made going long Apple, and still gains were making a gain after earnings. It's just been winner after winner in Apple. Why would I focus my energy on an X and an FCX problem stocks? Do you understand, people? It's all about what's in our favor. Apple confirmed the plan on this day here, and we made killer gains. Killer gains in options, David. I don't know if you've seen that, David, but that's what I do. I get us into great winner. One of these days you're gonna get into one of my plans, see the power. You're gonna make all this money in your account in those options so quickly. You're gonna be like your eyes are gonna pop out of your head. So I tell you, David, go study my created playlist. Go study it, because unfortunately you still got to do the work, right? Until you believe, until you understand what I'm talking about, I cannot help you. I can only make suggestions. The market is a hard place, okay? It's a serious business, the market, okay, David? It's not a game. It's about making money. It's not about being right or wrong. It's about being right, but being right for the right reasons, okay? You don't want to have an opinion like the stock clown that be wrong and say that Apple's too high and sell and tell people to short it and tell them that it's going to go to and put your opinion. He told them that it was going to go to 120. It's now at 174. What's he going to say to them when it's at 200? He can't say anything. All he can do is say, I make all these call option plans. Why did you just go long, stock clown? Anyways, I can go on and on. Stock clown is finito. He's been destroyed by me. Anybody with a brain will know that he is a clown. Yeah, 3 million on a 10-minute chart for what? Oh, you're talking about for yeah, FCX never could confirm my plan, by the way. You notice that, Ingrid? Never confirmed my plan. FCX. No. So tomorrow, what are we going to watch for? Well, you never know. You never know, people. You never know. Netflix might want to confirm. I was impressed by the way they made a comeback after they sold it off and they brought it back to positive. I was impressed by that. But you know what? It doesn't matter. Let the market tell us. I tell you right now, if it confirms my plan, you're going to be very happy. When I post confirmation, confirming. But really, you got to understand what I'm saying, because if you understand what I'm saying, you'll know. You'll get the feel right up from it. I know that stock. Listen, I made that stock. It really loves confirming my plans. The last time we made 300% gains, at least on half of your options. Yeah, I don't think it doesn't matter that they're pulling. They need time. Their pullbacks are insane, Josh. So avoid those stocks because why they pulled back so much. I'm surprised, to be honest with you. But I'm not going to fight the market, right? It's a big letdown. You know what? I got stopped out on the rest of my 50% win. As we went back down to 228, I got pressured out of it, and I was upset because I said, you know what? I was expecting it to go a lot higher. But listen, Josh, what am I going to do? Am I going to argue with the market? I'm not going to be like the stock clown and just keep arguing and then make excuses. We take our profits and move on. That's what I do, Josh. I'm not going to fight with the market, and you'll know when you're seeing too much pressure and your pullbacks are too much. Get out, move on. We'll go to a new plan. You know, FedEx is maybe will be good later on. You know what? FedEx might give a signal, and if I see something that I like and I think it's good, let's take a look at FedEx right now quickly. Yeah, I mean this pullback is ridiculous. Now, I'll look for something, but I don't know why they sold this off, but I'm surprised. I'll be honest with you. I am surprised that this happened with the stock. That's why I have plans and I get out of things when things are because my good plans don't pull back like this. They don't do that. But we made money in this. I did make good gains in this. But this day here, I'll be honest with you, I went right out, right here, and I didn't look back. I didn't look to get back in. No, didn't look back. Went into new plans, making money instead in other plans like BA, Win, so on and so forth. Apple, huge gains in Apple. JPM, like all kinds of other plans I got into that made money. All kinds, people. Unlike the stock clown, can't make. He's just defending his bad trades. I don't defend them. I tell it how it is. Look, when things don't work out, we go into something else. No. I haven't talked about Tesla because Tesla's not is just setting is chopping now. Is setting up. Today you see it was positive. Tesla needs some time, I think. When I see a signal, believe me, I'll be talking about Tesla. I just don't see a signal in it yet. It may not be good for weeks, for all I know. I don't know. I don't guess. If it'll come up in my scans, I will. If I see something I like right now, it's out of favor. Tesla. It's going to need time, David. It's not time to invest in. I don't. Again, I'm not shorting. As you can see, trying to short Tesla, you haven't made much money either, right? I'm going long. Anything that wants to confirm to the long side, that's all I'm focusing on. I'm not shorting anything. Because the market wants to go higher. And do you want to know why, people? Because the market leader says so. Trust me when I tell you, if Apple wasn't going higher, the SPY wouldn't either. Do you know why the SPY is where it is? Because the market leaders back people, Apple. You notice the market's been so good, people. Did you ever? I know I've said this millions of times, but people don't want to listen to PowerTarget Trade. Who knows what he's talking about? Unlike the stock clown moron. This is a market leader, Apple. This company has money coming up the wazoo. This company, if this company is going to go down, the market more likely will go down as well. But you notice Apple, since Apple's been doing good, what has the market been doing, people? And do you know Apple is already signaling that's going to 200? Do you think the SPY isn't going to go higher? Two things are going to happen. It's going to chop. The SPY is going to chop, right? Because I got to go take a look at my other, my other analysis on it, and go higher. You don't see the SPY selling off, right? You see it low volume, chopping, consolidating its gains. No distribution, nothing. Because winners like Apple, the big companies like NVIDIA, okay, win. These companies are making money, or they're going to be doing well, and the market wants to invest. While even billionaires were calling the market was going to collapse, what's happening is you have smart money and stupid money. And the smart money is eating up the so-called, Carl Icahn making all kinds of bad, shorting the market. He's probably been losing billions shorting the market. Billions. Guaranteed. Look at him. Wrong Apple. Shorting who knows what. I haven't followed, but I know that guy short stuff. He's been bearish the market. Market's made a fool out of him. Listen, stupid money, stupid big money, smart big money. To me, Apple is a big money force. Okay? Carl Icahn, he's a poor man compared to what Apple's worth. So, smart money going into Apple. Apple, powerhouse. Apple, market leader. Apple making a fool of Samsung and all companies. Apple has die-hard fans. You understand, people? Smart money. Apple, for market to go down, Apple would have to go down. Does Apple look like it wants to go down to you people? No. If there's a pullbacks in Apple, it means nothing. Apple's $174. Carl Icahn said it was no good, said it was a no-brainer, said it was 200, and he got rid of Apple way back in 2016, right down here. I'll tell you where he got out. Right down here. This is where he got out, right around here in September, right? I'm pretty sure. And now, let's take a look at Carl Icahn. No, I think over here. And let's laugh at Carl Icahn. Foolish man. How much billions would he have made being long Apple? Carl Icahn. Power Trick or Trade said be long Apple. Power Trick or Trade correct. Billionaires would have made billions listen to Power Trick or Trade. Warren Buffett had some guys tell him go long Apple because it wasn't a Warren Buffett's example. And now Warren Buffett's making all kinds of money in Apple because he went long. Could have listened to me, but anyway, he listened to somebody, and they invested in Apple, and look where Apple is. I've been bullish Apple since it's 7 to 1 split. I know, but how much would he have made if he would have kept it? How much money did he leave on the table by not staying long Apple? That's my point. He makes all kinds of mistakes. It's always sold too early. I know that. My point is, how much would he have made? And you know how many mistakes, how many stocks he's went short, or how much he's lost of his gains going in the wrong, shorting the market? People think that just because he's a billionaire that he knows everything. He doesn't. Right? He doesn't know everything. And if you listen to my plans, I guarantee you'd be making a lot more money. So again, it doesn't matter how much money a person makes. Does his advice help you? And the point is, did Carl's advice help a lot of people? If they listen to Carl, what Apple would have listened to Carl, what would happen? You know what I mean? Come on, people. Let's get real here. People don't get it. It's not about how much money a person makes. It's how good is their advice. And it sucks, Carl Icahn's advice. Because when you say it's a no-brainer, and that guy he made a massive mistake. Massive mistake. Anybody tell me he didn't make a massive mistake? There's clearly our out to lunch. Massive mistake. And I use Carl Icahn as a great example. I don't care how much money he made. He made a massive mistake with Apple. Massive bad advice. And did disservice to a lot of investors. He couldn't see the big picture. Because he does not see the big picture. It doesn't matter how much billions of money you have. It doesn't make a damn difference if you don't have a good plan. You're going to miss out the big money. Warren Buffett, different strategy. Warren Buffett made more money being long Apple. Warren Buffett, listening to some smart people, was the smart guy. Now I talked into it quickly. Yep. He would have made a lot of money. He made a big mistake. A big fat mistake. Anyways, people, you know what? I think this was a fun live stream. A lot of great information, a lot of things for people to think about, okay? And when I do live streams, you want to come up with questions and answer them, because I know what I tell it how it is. I make you think, people. I give you information to make you think in your mind, your mind, to make you think. What I talked about AMD, no one explains it like that. Nobody. Because the analysis I have is powerful analysis skills. Just like I did with the IWM and SPY, I explained why the market was going higher with very clear explanations and detailed facts and key numbers, unlike anybody else out there. Anybody. Billionaire mind. Billionaires paying me billions would be making billions. Billions. Guaranteed. My channel proves that. I told you, it's scalable. Listen to my videos, listen to my plans. Would a person make billions? They'd make billions. The billionaires would make billions. Listen to me. They could buy option shares, making billions. I've said Apple a long time ago, higher, 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 with all kinds of reasons. I told the BlackBerry board that Apple is going to be, look where BlackBerry is. I told the BlackBerry board years ago, it's a junk stock, BlackBerry, that a good long-term investment would be Apple. Today, the BlackBerry board people are still scrambling while BlackBerry is still a $10 stock. PowerTarget trade correct again. Well, there's a big company. They're down. I don't know. They're down maybe $1 million. They've been wrong years. Dead money in BlackBerry. If they would have invested in Apple, they would have doubled their money by now. Did they listen to PowerTarget trade? No. They have $1 million. They had They invested $1 million in BlackBerry and are in the hole. This is how it is, people. I told you, people. I'll make a fool of those people too. Very simple. It makes no matter how much money you have. What does your plan produce? Carl Icahn, wrong, Apple. Wrong. He gave up on Apple because he doesn't know what he's talking about. He looked at the wrong things, the wrong fundamentals. Doesn't mean anything. Billionaire means nothing. You know what a billionaire means? He can make lots of mistakes. He's wrong. He loses hundreds of millions of dollars all the time. But for some people, for him, it's okay. He can be wrong a ton, like a stock clown, you know, and still be rich. But a lot of people, they can't be wrong like that. Right? I go by strategical plans that are correct. Billionaire thinking. I prove it over and over again on my stream that anybody with a small account, small or large, can make money with my detailed plans. My detailed plans are highly accurate, and I prove it over and over and over and over again. You know, I tell you, M4J, somebody invests $1 billion with me, we're going to see how many billions they're going to be up, and they talk of it. But again, people aren't. I told you, a lot of people are sleeping at the wheel. You know, you think Carl Icahn isn't sleeping at the wheel with his opinions and being wrong, like he was with Apple? You think he wasn't sleeping at the wheel? You think his advisors helped him? You think his advisors gave him good advice to sell Apple? You follow what I'm getting at? It means nothing, people. If you don't have good plans, you don't have good vision. Even billionaires make big mistakes. Big mistakes, people. Don't look at just the money. Look at the power of the plan of a person. Because the power of a plan that's detailed can make you money. That's all that matters. If it can make you money, it doesn't matter. Remember that. That's a fact. I'm trying to train your mind psychologically. John Paulson, yeah. John, I gotta look up him. John Paulson went from #1 to losing half his net worth in the last 5 years. Yeah, because you know why? Because he has no vision. He has no plans. He has no strategy. If Paul Johnson listened to PowerTarget trade, he'd probably have have double his net worth. But these people are sleeping at the wheel. You think the rich are sleeping at the wheel? I said there's stupid big money. Listen again, people. Stupid big money and smart big money. Okay? Just like there's people that are bearish Tesla, you know. They don't see the big vision of Tesla. They don't see the big picture. When the company's making trillions of dollars, then everyone puts it on a pedestal. But the guy is making changes. Okay? He's a visionary. Takes a lot of money to make big changes in the car industry. That's what it is. But that's what Tesla is. Everybody loves their cars. Who puts $1,000 down to wait for a car for 1 year? Who does that? People who believe in people who see the power of a great car. Right, people? Not everybody sees everything. You have there is two types of money out there. There's the stupid big money. Listen to me, people. Stupid big money and the smart big money. There are even stupid traders with big money out there. They make pennies. They make a quarter what they would have made if they have strategies like me. They may make good money, but they would make way more money following my strategic plans, in my opinion. I see people telling people to buy penny stocks, right? They're putting $5,000 down on things. Maybe they're lucky to make $1,000, and they're out within whatever. but they can't catch big directional pool. Some people could make the same. Those same people can make 3 times the amount of money following my plans. But they still don't know the difference because they think that they're going to buy the cheap stocks and make all this money. There's more risk. You got to buy 1,000 shares in cheapy stock. It goes against you. You're out $500, $600, $700, $800 for nothing, and then it chomps around and goes nowhere for you. Anyways, people, I can go on and on, but see, Paul knows this, and my account has doubled. Your plans plus my plans equals a killer gains. No joke. Well, there you go, Paul. Yeah. I already know this. I'm not joking. If a billionaire invested in me, they would double their net worth. But they're too stupid to see that. The billionaire doesn't see everything. They're not going to check out StockTwits and whatever. They don't know. If they knew, even StockTwits, if they had people on StockTwits had any brains from seeing these plans, right? I should have 3 times the followers, but people are sleeping at the wheel out there, sleeping like the stock clown. He doesn't see that I'm right. He just looks at himself. He doesn't look and say, you know what, this guy's right a lot. This guy makes these IWM SPY plans is correct, like to the letter. Wow, how could someone be this right? But instead he wants to try to prove me wrong when he's really wrong. Anyways, people, I think this is a good video, and I think a lot of people like Paul, I know there's people who do study, like Paul studied my stream. He knows, my plans make money, but we wait for confirmation. We don't guess, and we look, when things don't work out, we move on. We take and that's another thing. I mean, it's so many strategies, right? But my stream, what I do with my plans is to show you, demonstrate that there's a reason why I say things. It's not to guess or assume. It's to say, look, I think we can go to this point, and we did. Look at that my caterpillar was such a huge winner. The September winner was monstrous in gains. Monstrous, people, in gains. And I'm going to continue making great winning plans. My system is getting too scary powerful. These plans are just too good. From the way it has to confirm, when they confirm, it's incredible, people. And I have new techniques here. My reversal plans. You're going to see a lot of good things. I have a powerful look at I have the reversal strategy, like the Goldman Sachs and the Tesla reversal strategies. I have reversal strategies, breakout strategies, early entry strategies. I have too many winning plans in a small selection. It's just crazy. And I haven't seen anybody doing that. What I see people do is post 20 plans. There's a lot of jokers out there. Their skills are so weak. I'll call them out. Mwade is another joker. Guy posts 20 million plans out there. He thinks he's good? Well, you're posting 20, 30 picks, man. Which one do you go into? Follow him. Follow him, lose money. Guy's a joke, Mwade. I challenge Mwade. Come on, friend. Your top 5 plans. Let's post plans to confirm, make them confirm, and thing. See if he'd be decimated. He'd be out of business. Whew, goodbye. Mwade ran for his life. They won't challenge me because they know they have no one have a prayer against me. Plan for plan. Come on. Because StockTwits has it all documented. It shows you everything. Thanks, Steve. We see. I make good plans. I know what my plans can do, Steve. That's the thing. I know it. I know. I'm not joking when I tell you there's no one who can stand against me plan for plan. They just don't have the skills. No one on StockTwits does. No one. No one. They don't have not these timings, not the way these plans are. No, they don't have a prayer. They won't challenge me. They wouldn't. They know they wouldn't have a chance. They'd be embarrassed. So I don't have to do it. I'm just saying that you can ask people. You can go to say, listen, can you make some plans? Like they wouldn't be. Can you make 5 plans and out of the 5 plans, the ones that confirm, will any of them confirm? Well, I make 5 plans, 3 confirm, 3 make money, the other 2 don't. We're 100% correct. How many times has that happened? Dozens of times it's happened. Look at, I made a BA plan, it made money. Right, people? Wind plan made money. BA plan made money. Caterpillar plan made money. JPM plan made money. Right? So CRM, well, yeah, I mean, CRM made money. I didn't even hold it long enough, but it made money. But I didn't like it too much. Even though it did well, I forgot your name, oh, Marco. Even though CRM did well, I didn't bother holding it. Yeah, of course I'm still in BA. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Steve. Yeah, well, it's true. Anyway, Steve, people, I've been on this thing for 2 hours and 24 minutes. People can listen to this powerful. I think this live stream was really good. I really like a lot of powerful things I said. Every live stream is unique because I tell it how it is. People ask me questions, and I tell it how it is. Between the AMD and what's going on, and the billionaires and the money and all these things. When people think it's all about the plans, people, how does it help you make money? What difference if I'm making millions? What does it help you make? If you're not making money from my plans, go to Carl Icahn. Icahn has a lot more money. Go listen to him. Go ask him for some plans and see how much money you make. Okay, people, that'll finish it up right there. You'll understand my point very quickly. Go call Carl Icahn. Say, you got all these billions. Help me, please. You follow me, people? But I could help him make money. Anyways, people, have a good night, people. I gotta go manja. I'm gonna do a live stream, people, Wednesday. So come on Wednesday. I'm gonna probably do a later live stream. I'm gonna compare the times. But if I do later live streams, they're gonna be a lot. I'm not gonna do them as long. No more than an hour and a half. I can't. It's just. I can't do it too long. Yeah, that's right. Vavavoom, man. Yeah, gotta take care of my health. Gotta eat. Gotta exercise. Gotta make more plans. I want to do good, people. That's my message. I'm here to do good. Unlike the stock clown, I do good. I try to help people. I post plans for a good reason. I tell it how it is. I'm telling the truth. And I put a lot of heart and soul into this and work into this, people. You can trust me on that. All my plans, I have these intentions to make money. It's about making money. And if it doesn't work out, we take a small profit and move on to the next plan. But most of them work out and they do very well. When they don't, I'm saying we never fight the market, people. Why? You cannot fight the big market. The market is bigger than the big money. Big money. Big money changes their mind. We listen to the big money. That's why I say I don't like app. I don't. Good. Did you like the live? Yeah, I think the live streams are very helpful, Paul. That's the purpose of them, right? To be very helpful, to connect with my serious followers who want to make money in the market. To connect with you people. That's the purpose of this. Again, that's a unique thing that a lot of people don't do. Take time to do. The saying goes, when you do good, good comes to you, and I believe that's going to happen to me. Taking the time to do these live streams to help my follow. I'm gonna do a lot of great things, people. Don't forget, people, like the live streams. Like as many times as you can. Like the live streams, people. Power Trick or Trade likes that. And I refer to the system Power Trick or Trade. The name, it means a lot to me. You see me talk about Power Trick or Trade. Well, it means a lot to me. What I did, it means a lot to me. The name, everything, Power Trick or Trade, PowerTarget, it means a lot. Everything means a lot, to the detail, to the emblem, to everything. It all means something to me. It means help to be, it's helpful. Anyways, people, thanks for tuning in, and thanks, Steve, for tuning in and with your positive comments. Same with Marco and Paul, especially Paul. Yeah, take care, Josh. And guys, keep asking the questions, or even not just asking questions. Share your when you're making some money, share that with people. Share stuff that you maybe some things that didn't happen. You know what I'm saying, people? and I'll be making the story. We will go over the reason why we go over the stock clown is it's to remind you that you don't want to have a bad don't want to have an opinion. You want to listen to the market. You don't want to be a stock clown like the stock clown. You want to listen to the market. The stock clown has an opinion, and he doesn't want to admit he's wrong, and he has the most demented mind I've ever seen in my life. Demented wrong. And I've seen wrong people, but he takes it to another level of insane retardedness. Anyways, people, don't be like that. That's the purpose of the stock clown, to empower people. Have a good night, people. I gotta go eat. I'm being called.